To its knees.
Darth Karen, right here.
Execute Order 66.
This is why. Did you just execute Order 66 and I get logged out? What the fuck? Did I actually fuck? I'm Austin Powers. I'm actually Austin Powers. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh, for fuck's sake. Move! No! Oh, I'm gonna fail the mission. He can't pick up the bike. He doesn't know what to do. Oh my god. Get on the bike. What is going on? Hello? And he's off the bike again. Round 2. Let's go, everybody. And, okay. Ah, that's reverse. Got it. Perfect.
Do be so kind as to move. Oh!
I think I have a little bit more integrity than that, you know?
So when will you show feet for financial gain?
Okay, good question. Maybe, you know, when I'm at the peak of my career, you know, some poor guy will pay me a lot of money for it, and maybe I will do it, you know? Like, I'm open to it. I never said no to anything.
I like it. I like it.
Yes.
We will, we'll talk. We'll talk. Health. Alright, let's go all health. And then... I'm gonna suck your dick! Nope, 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 that's not what I'm gonna do. Hello? What the fuck are you watching? Oh my. Dagobah. That's like... No, isn't that fucking...
That's Star Wars,
yeah,
dude!
like,
That's Star Wars!
That's why it sounded familiar. I was like, Dagobah! I know Dagobah! Why not this string, though? Why don't I get my mom? Oh, look at my head! I have a fucking bump in my head! Dude! It's a big bump, too! No wonder I'm so retarded. Shit.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
What? Oh god.
I'm kind of thinking saggy.
Yeah.
Look, this isn't 100% realistic, but saggy. Actually, should I show you a photo of my Sims character?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought you were going somewhere else with that one. Yeah, Sims character. Please. Please. Listen, we were talking about boobs. Can I show you a photo? Fuck!
Well, I'm just saying, like, I think my Sims characters are pretty great.
I think I'm going
Summon a list for only 5K?
Now available at the merch store down below in the panel.
The most unsubtle plug. I hate it. What is in your background? Is it? Are you like pointing at it as you're drinking?
No.
You do the high bit. Mo, mo, mo. Okay, I'll do the high bit. With a rebel yell. Mo, mo, mo. Yes, I love that spin. Woo! I'll do a spin too.
You're beautiful, TBH. Can I speak to your manager?
Wow, the power of Karen! Yes, dude!
I already did. Shaved it. Mom, I have a bump in my head. Did you drop me as a child? That's what I said. That's what
Good morrow, one and all, and welcome. I hope you enjoyed that snippet of Best Clips of the Year from DZ Television Programming Incorporated Pty Ltd. There are plenty more to come. Well, isn't it that time of the year again? No, not my period, though we are all aware of my, shall we say, problems. Yet again, another DeeZmas is upon us. The year of 2020. Well, it's been... DeeZmas is a tradition of old on this channel. This DeeZmas, I've prepared... just a little DeeZmas joke for you. You know I don't prepare. But seriously, we have plenty of content for you. For you to consume like the little dick fucks you are. Prizes are up for grabs, provided we hit a quota, of course. Santa don't work for free, you know. So sit back, relax, and watch as today we play
ASMR Skyrim.
Wow, what a fun game that is. Well, it's time to start. I shall see you all shortly. Sayonara.
DeeZmas, the year 2020. Starting now. Fuck me daddy.
Alright, hello everybody and welcome. It is that time of the year yet again. Welcome to DeeZmas. And I hope you have had a wonderful year. I certainly have. We'll be going through a few games throughout DeeZmas. The way it's going to work is I'm going to be going over a lot of different games that we've played in the past. Nostalgia hits galore. I've got all those clips in the starting now screen, looking back upon the year. I hope you enjoyed that little segment. And not only all of that, but we've got some gifts to give out yet again. That's right, we're going back to the old format, the one that we started off with in 2018. The year 2020, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a good one. Now, let me show you exactly what I mean. Now, we've got this calendar here. It's a little bit fuzzy because I haven't got any lighting proper for my green screen yet because, listen, we just moved out into a new place. Cut me some slack. We have this calendar here that we're going to be going through. Each day that I am going to be streaming is circled. Hello, Jess. I see you there, Steffo, and a few other people as well. Each day that we're going to be streaming is circled, and each day there is going to be a reveal at a particular gift. Now, if you see above my head, and on most of the scenes that we have, all of the little rooms, the Christmassy rooms that I've got for DeeZmas, we'll have a boss. Now, to unlock the gift, every single day that we stream, you must defeat the DZTV boss. What happens is if you donate, if you subscribe, if you give tips, they all give the same amount of damage to said boss. Subscriptions will be a larger lump portion, a lump sum of damage to the boss, but tips and bits, you can basically gauge however much damage you'd like. I can't tell you how much damage each one will do because it's relative. It's relative to the gift that we are giving away on that day. We've got different gifts every day. We've got about 5 or 6 games to give out throughout the stream, throughout the event, I should say. We've got DZ merch coming out as well, as in like to be given out. Like there's a lot of stuff. Sexy DZ TV picture. I mean, it's all happening, ladies and gentlemen. But let's come back to the room here. I hope you enjoy this event. Today, we're going to start off with some ASMR Skyrim. I'm not doing the ASMR until we actually get into the Skyrim because I wanted to, you know, spend some time talking to you guys and explaining DeeZmas. If you haven't seen it before, it's an annual celebration of DeeZmas. It's clearly the best Christmas event you've ever seen. Let's be honest. I'm gonna have this little sip of my... Anyway, I'm gonna finish off the wine before it goes bad. I don't think wine actually goes bad too easily. Anyway, yeah, so boss battle, I don't think there's much else to talk about really besides we're just gonna be playing some games. I've got some little surprises throughout the 16, 17 days that we're gonna be DeeZmasing up. How you doing, Isabel? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So not only will we be doing these video games, not only will we be getting those nostalgia hits, I've got some, shall you say, what should I call them? I actually don't know what to call them. I don't know what to call them. We got some Christmassy type of events, let's just say. I'm gonna be singing. I'll just fucking tell you. I try to be coy about it. I try to be... Jesus, I don't know how to English. It's all the wine that I'm drinking. Anyway, what you guys doing over here? I literally just explained it all, but how long have I been live? I spent like 10 minutes explaining it, but let me... Yes, benefits. It could be benefits. Let me just put that in a nutshell one more time. So... we have DeeZmas. It is a giveaway event. Every single day we're going to be giving away things. All you got to do to get the giveaway is you got to beat the boss that you see in the right hand side of your screen. I should mention, let's say you don't beat the boss today. He's got 1,000 health. You've got to subscribe and donate and give tips to damage the boss. Let's say you don't actually beat him today, but you beat him tomorrow. I believe it will be the 26th of December, I will be doing a 24-hour stream. There is also a community challenge that you can give to. The highest contributors to that community challenge will unlock a special treasure chest, and in that treasure chest will be all of the gifts that you did not win throughout the month, if you didn't win anything. Let's say that today we don't unlock this gift that I can't say what it is until the end of the stream. You have another chance at actually earning that gift at the end of the month. Now, it's a pretty high or steep requirement for that community challenge. It's a actually the highest one that I think we've ever done. It's double what it was last month, so I don't know if you guys will get it. But to be fair, last month you got the Freddie Mercury one in like 18 days or something ridiculous. So I believe 300k is the requirement to unlock any gifts that you don't end up winning throughout December. Why is the Christmas tree burning? And why is the beach outside burning? Because it's fucking hot. It's fucking hot in Australia. All weekend, I had my fan on and it was just blowing around hot heat all throughout my room. It sucked balls, and hence why my Christmas tree and the beach are on fire. Now, today we're going to be playing some Skyrim, but it's going to be with a little bit of a ASMR action. So I'm going to get that microphone all right up and close. Yeah, boy. We're going to get that microphone all up in my mouth, pretty much. We're going to basically start that now, I think. I don't think there's too much more for me to explain with this DeeZmas business. And does anybody have any questions? No questions? Good, shut the fuck up. Alright, let's do this thing. How's this, chat? You like that ASMR bullshit? You like that? I'm all up in your ears now. Okay, let me go ahead and switch this to some Elder Scrolls. Now, let me tell you, this is definitely not going to last. I am going to be doing this ASMR bullshit, but I can guarantee you, especially because I'm playing Skyrim, I am not going to be able to keep up a quiet ASMR type of stream. I just can't do it. I always end up screaming or shouting and letting it all out. I don't know why. It's unfortunately a hindrance, a deterrence. I don't know what you want to call it. It's something that I suck, basically. I suck, basically. I've already kind of gone a little bit louder than I'd like to. Alright, let's load up Skyrim. We're going to start a new character. I think it's going onto the wrong monitor. Oh, god damn it, Tom. Why is it going onto that monitor? Tom, why is it going onto the wrong monitor? How do I switch that? I don't know if you guys can even hear me properly, by the way. Is this nice and ASMR-y? Who here actually listens to ASMR? I don't know anything about ASMR. Alright, here we go. You creeping me out? Tom. You like that? You like that, Tom? I know you like that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so throughout I don't think I really mentioned, or like established, by the way. So on the calendars, we're going to be basically be showing what you have won at the end of every day. Okay, here we go. My game is loading properly, finally. I'm uncomfortable. Why are you uncomfortable, Jess? Jess, why are you uncomfortable? Jess, please. Oh my god, Skyrim won't go to the right monitor. Tom. Tom, why won't it go to the right monitor? It's stuck. Oh no. It's actually stuck. Alright, control it. Control Alt Delete. Let me get into the task manager. Let me close the fucking game. How can I fix this? Can I get a hoo-yah? Hoo-yah. How's that? Is that good? You like that? Hoo-yah. People are definitely gonna want to subscribe to me with all of this ASMR bullshit, huh? Excuse me. Tom, I actually don't know what the fuck's going. Tom, oh my god, why didn't we fucking, like, dude, we spent, so me and Tom spent all fucking afternoon since like 5 o'clock just fixing all of this shit. We didn't think to look at the game. Why do we suck? Or why does Tom suck? God damn you, Tom. Fuck. It's got to do with my preferences, doesn't it? My sexual preferences. My display settings?
Okay, here we go. Let's switch this to... No, I got a joke. What is your joke, not Mr. Keith? Please do tell. I don't think I will really care about it, but tell me it anyway. Okay, there we go. Apply. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now my fucking mouse is wrong way. What the hell? What is this bullshit? Tom, what the fuck did you do? My... Alright, so I just changed my display, but now my mouse can't go this way, and my monitor is that way. Oh no. DeeZmas is my favorite time of the year. Also, I couldn't sleep, so I just woke up and I even thought it was 4:11 a.m. here. Holy shit, Lima, welcome. Welcome to DeeZmas. We've changed a few things. I'm not sure if you caught the beginning of the stream. We're trying to set up ASMR. We're trying to set up ASMR Skyrim right now, but I suck. Oh my god, it fucked all my icons. I swear to god, my icons were not like this before. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. Fuck it. I would scroll Skyrim. Here we go. Here we fucking go. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get Skyrim to go on this monitor. It won't do it. It fucking won't. I'm pausing the music. It went on the other monitor again! Oh my god! I'm trying to do an ASMR stream. You're fucking pissing me off. What the fuck? I don't... Why? Officially me. Hello, how you doing? When you're in display, you can literally just swap the 1 and 2 monitors. That's what I fucking did. So it was like this before, which will fix my mouse. But for whatever reason, my fucking Skyrim keeps going on the wrong monitor, and I don't know why. This is how I had it before. Much more organized, isn't it? Much more organized. That got me drier than the drier valleys in Antarctica. Well, that's still pretty wet, actually. Click the second and drag it. Yeah, that's what I already did. But, launch settings? Yeah, I think it is probably launch settings. Let's go Skyrim. Officially me, how you doing? Good to see you. Options. Is there like... It's in windowed mode. Why can't I just move it over? What the fuck? What the fuck? How do I, like, switch it to the right monitor? I'm really stressed right now because I totally expected this for my DeeZmas event, but of course I don't really want this to happen. You know what? Fuck the ASMR. Fuck the ASMR. I'm putting the microphone back where it was. I'm gonna stop ASMRing until we actually fucking get this game running. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. Why? Tom, fix it. Anyway, while I try to fix it, let me get some music going. For fuck's sake. This is actually infuriating. There we go. That's better. Anna, how you doing? Let's do this to getaway. Keep it in windowed mode. Drop the aspect ratio of the game lower, and then you should be able to see the whole window. And drag it to the other monitor. So when I tried to do that, you can't drag Skyrim. For whatever reason, it just won't drag over. It like freaks out, and then it does the not responding bullshit. And it won't go to the other monitor. I did try that. I did try the getaway. That's the way that I know best. Goldblum is good! Oh, speaking of Goldblum, I found my Jeff Goldblum album. I should go get that.
I was supposed to give that away to somebody, but I don't remember who it was, so that was 2 years ago. Is Tom even listening? I think he probably turned it off because of ASMR. Oi, you fuck. Fucking fix it. You said you were gonna keep it. I said I was gonna keep it? I don't remember anything about keeping Jeff Goldblum album. The fuck you want? My Skyrim keeps going on to the wrong monitor. And I don't know how to fix. Please. Let me go get that. 1 second, I'll be back. Ah, so Christmassy. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I do indeed still have the one and only Jeff Goldblum album. There it is. Look at it. It's beautiful. I've never actually opened this. It's completely sealed. Ooh. Jeff. You like that? Right-click the game under Steam. Under General on Launch Settings, then you have to find the right command to type in. Pure degeneracy. Why do you hate me, that one black guy? Have you tried the Win Shift Right Arrow? Yes. Let me go try that now. I'm pretty sure I've tried that. I tried Windows key arrow. I didn't try Windows Shift arrow. Okay, I'm opening the game now. Let's see if this works. Oh, Skyrim is select. No, not Skyrim. Discord is selected when I tried that. Fantastic. Okay. 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 It's not working. Chat, it's not working. Chat, it's not fucking working. I got it! Big brain. Fixed. Okay, now we can go back. Oh, let's get some ASMR action back in here. Enjoy this pure degeneracy, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. That was certainly something. That was certainly something. For those just tuning in, welcome. Let me go ahead and actually fix this 1 second. Let me just capture that Skyrim screen. No, that didn't work. Fantastic. Okay. It's broken again. Fantastic. Fuck! Okay, Jesus Christ. Why is that so big? That's what she said. Chat, I'm so sorry. I should have fixed this before I even started. Oh, my OBS is not responding. Are we still live? I don't know if we're still live. Watch a man flail for 20 fucking minutes. That's what this stream is. Okay, OBS really doesn't want to cooperate. There you go. Fuck me. So for those that missed it, one more time, let me go ahead and mention we're going to be playing ASMR Skyrim. Finally, we can start. We have the boss up the top. If you want to damage the boss, we will then unlock a gift. Whoever is the boss at the end of the stream will win whatever the gift is that is up for grabs. Every day is a different gift. Today, I can't tell you what it's going to be until the end of the stream. However, there are games, there are tier 1, 2, and 3 subs being given out. There are sexy pictures of DZ. There's plenty, and including DZ TV merch as well. Let's start a new character. Is this ASMR-y enough for you, by the way? Skyrim error code. Fantastic. We already have an error. Fucking technical difficulties galore. Chat, I don't know if I'm still live because nobody said anything in chat for like 20 fucking minutes. But I don't know if that's because I was flailing for so long. Alright, here we go. You haven't seen this intro ever in your life, ladies and gentlemen. This is a completely new introduction to Skyrim. We just like ignoring you. Well, fuck you. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you, Lima. Fuck you, Lima. You ain't live. We can just hear you. Oh, wait. We can't hear you. Get fucked. Muted? Crazy new content, amazing. I know, look at the graphics, dude.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that.
How do I like not listen to this guy? How do I pretend? I'm just gonna pretend this is DZ TV right here.
Skyrim was fine until you came.
Oh, shut up. What type of character are we gonna make, chat? What type of character are we gonna make? You're gonna have to guide me here.
We shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants. We're all brothers and sisters in binds now. Shut up back there.
I like that guy. That guy's my favorite character. The one that says shut up back there.
Speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King. Ulfric, Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion.
Ready to spend an hour on character creation. Fucking true. Wouldn't be a DZ TV stream without that.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
There's so much mist.
What village are you from, horse thief?
Can I like
Why do you care?
run away?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Dark elf for the win? Alright, we'll make a dark elf.
I'm from Rorikstead.
Because Lima said so. I don't think I've ever been a dark elf.
Sure, Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help
Where's
me.
my Uber taking me? Can I change the route? Midway.
Look
At a stop.
Tully is the military governor, and it looks like the Thalmor
God,
are with him.
how can people do ASMR streams
But they had something to do
and
with
play
this.
video games at the same time? Like I could probably do an ASMR stream while just chatting, but I don't know how people do this. Like I get loud naturally when I play a video game. This is so difficult. I have to like use all my willpower to ensure that I don't shout right now. Like I just want to shout at this guy. Fuck you! I mean, sorry.
When I was a boy,
Dark Elf was my last playthrough a while back. Not bad if you ignore the racist undertones against Dark Elves. Nice. It is Christmas. I don't know what that has to do with racism, but Santa was a racist.
why are we stopping?
Man, that guy's got nice abs. You could fucking grate cheese on those abs, dude.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
I feel like I have to do more of a whisper.
We're not rebels.
Are you guys uncomfortable yet with this whispering?
You've got to tell them we weren't
Tom.
with you. This is a mistake.
Tom. This is too loud, even muted. You could hear me all the way from fucking Hawaii, which is basically Japan, by the way, according to Mendes. Not uncomfortable, just horny. Ooh. Oh, there you go. Tom. Tom, why aren't you
subscribed. You should totally subscribe and damage the boss, just so people know what the fuck to do.
Wait,
Tom.
you there. Step forward. Who are you?
I always admired Rayloff's feather. It's a really nice feather. Okay. I don't know why. Oh. Okay. My game crashed. My game crashed. God fucking damn it. Sure, I honestly think we should just do something else at this point. I know it was a mod error. It was probably the Glamazon mod that I have. Because I try to make a customization thing where I can have Glamazons and shit. Okay, well here's a backup idea that I had just in case this happened. Do we want to try Skyrim one more time, or should we do a just chatting stream just to, you know, get acquainted with each other? And in said just chatting stream, what we could do is we could do a personality test. There is a personality test that I am aware of that I have never taken. I was made aware of it today at work. I think it could be interesting. I can read you shit. We can see how accurate it is. And you can see what type of stream you guys are going to be in for if you're new here. If you're not, you can laugh at how on point or ridiculous it is. What do you guys think? Send crash alert to Bethesda Softworks. I'm sure they'll look into it immediately and respond quickly. Bethesda is such a great company, never scamming. All praise to how. You know what? That's like the truest sentence I think I've read tonight. I am all up for giving up and slowly falling into the void. Okay, you know what? Let's fall into the void together. I think the ASMR was kind of scaring a lot of people, so who do we still have? Who's still here after all that? I know Jess fucked off because she didn't want to hear that shit. Stepho's probably gone. Alright, let's do a personality test. What do you reckon I am? What type of personality do you guys think? I'll try to answer this as accurately as possible as well, by the way. So, the test is called 16 Personalities. Really just, what do you want to call it? Creative title, 16 Personalities. Anyway, it's so incredible to finally be understood. Guys, would you like to be understood? I wish I was understood. Nobody understands me. There's more than 16 personalities. This is lies. I mean, I'm not going to say that joke. I'll get in trouble. Alright, let's just take this fucking test. I feel like I'm being, What is it when people talk about how there's more than two genders and they're feeling repressed? Suppressed. I feel suppressed right now. That's a dangerous topic. Let's get off that topic. Okay, free personality test. You enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. No. No, I don't. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. I'd say I'd have to agree with this. Tom, what do you think of this? I won't go with your guys' answer. I'll go with my gut. But what do you guys think of this? I think this is pretty true. I don't know if this is a big true. I think this is like probably this true. So there's big true, there's a medium true, and there's a small true. Any truers in chat? Agree for the most part.
I think this is a medium true. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed... Fucking completely agree. I have no itinerary when I travel. Did we change the title? Hold up. Hold up. Did we change the title? Tom? Did we change the title? Are we back in just chatting? Pro streamer DZ. Listen, this is Skyrim. I don't know what you want from me. This is Skyrim. Right here. The big chungus agree on this one. Okay, yes, we are in just chatting. Thank you, Tom. That was probably Tom. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place. Yes, absolutely. Big chungus agree. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally and not try to solve their problem. So, I want to be a memer and say disagree, but that's only because my only friend in the world is Tom. Like, you guys are all numbers to me. No, my only friend in the world is Tom. I just tell him he sucks. And other profanities that I can't repeat on Twitch. But I say I don't ever try to solve problems, because who am I to solve a problem? I suck. So I would say more so I support them emotionally. But big true, probably not. Like, I'd say like a little true. DZ just yells. Honestly, that's probably the biggest true right there. The numbers, Mason. I'll beat the bitch who hurt them myself. That's a good idea, actually. People can rarely upset you. Now, this is subjective, because I don't think people can upset me, but they do piss me off. What is the definition of upset here? Because I'm upset in a manner of, I really just don't like a lot of people. They can suck my dick for all you know. I just don't like people. But upset as in like getting sad, I don't ever take anything to heart. So if it's getting sad, I would say big not true. Big sag. I don't know. I would say upset means you get under your skin. Get under my skin is agree. If you stay mad, you can't get upset. You know what? That's a big brain way of thinking of things. Holy shit. I actually don't know on this one. Tom, what do you think? Because you probably know me the best when it comes to people upsetting me. Do I... Like, again, I don't know if this is getting sad or getting under my skin. Getting sad and staying sad for a long period of time, it sticks to you. Is that the definition? Actually, that's a good idea. Why don't we just Google search the definition of upset? Make someone unhappy. Fantastic. Okay. Disappointed or worried? I don't know on this one. I really don't know. I'm gonna say probably agree then. But people don't like... I don't get sad about things. I'll just say agree. I don't know. I really don't know. You often rely on other people to be the ones to start a conversation and keep it going. Yes, agree. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it's your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. No, disagree. You are rarely worried. You are rarely worried. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care when I make an impression on people. I mean, there's always the one or two people that I'm like, oh shit, I should have done better when I met them. But I often don't care. I'd say agree. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. Disagree. I love being by myself. I get to jack off all the fucking time. You are more of a detail-oriented than a big picture person. No, I have no attention to detail. Disagree. You are very affectionate with people you care about. No, disagree. Maybe not like a big disagree, maybe like a medium disagree. Because if it's a girlfriend, for example, I'm pretty affectionate, and then we bang. Because, like, that's why I'm affectionate, to bang. But, like, I don't show Tom any love, and that's how I show him my love, you know? I just tell him he sucks, and I hate him, and, you know, he's cunt. And that's how I'm affectionate with him. God, that sounds so... I don't like it. I'm getting his shivers. Shut up, Tom. Oh wait, I already read that. I think they were putting accent on the rarely part so they can figure out whether you're a volcanic person or not. I am illiterate. I don't know how the fuck to read, apparently. What is a volcanic person or not? Okay. What do you think so far? Is this accurate? And how are you guys tracking along as well? You have a careful and methodical approach to life. Methodical, yes. Careful, no. So I'd say like little agree. You are still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. Yes, I don't like the mistakes that I've made a long time ago. I hate past me. Past me sucks. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away from the action. Agree. Volcanic like volcano eruption and lava and shit. I know what you meant. I was trying to establish that I can't read properly. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotion... Oh yeah, actually, 100%. I fucking hate emotional people. If you're emotional, fuck you. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalog. Yes, actually. Looking at Netflix, I can never decide on what movie. I just fucking next page. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. Very situational, but for the most part, yes, I'd say small agree. When in a group of people you don't know, you have no problem jumping right into their conversation. No, I can do it, but I don't like doing it, so disagree. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. 100%. In your opinion, it is... I had a really weird dream a few years back of a really, really sexy Batman fucking up Joker, and I was Robin. It was amazing. It was the best... like, Yoda was there. It was really weird. I also had a really weird dream last night, but I don't remember it. You know how when you wake up, you remember the dream, but then if you, like... don't think about it, you don't write it down, you don't record it throughout the day, you kind of forget what happened. That's what happened to me today anyway. Getting emotional by telling me to fuck off, I'm emotional. Isabel, please. Get fucked. In your opinion, it is sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life. No. Medium, no. Depends, but no. You are dedicated and focused on your goals. Only rarely getting No, I always get sidetracked. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. Yeah, I'd say I am full of doubt. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Big fucking agree. Alright, 40% of the way. You usually lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical. 100%. I fucking hate... There's this one dude at work. He's a cool guy and everything, but he, like, has nothing else to say except for Buddha this and fucking breathing that and fucking, you know, like, philosophy this. Like, did you know that the Egyptians used to drink beer instead of water because, like, the beer was cleaner than the water because they used to shit in the Nile River. Like, I learnt that from him because he just doesn't shut the fuck up about this shit. I know that particular story is not philosophical, but it's that stuff that he just randomly rants about, and it gets on my nerve. I lose interest 100% in that shit. I like talking about it, but only when I like talking about it. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. This is a difficult one for me to say because I don't think I've ever cried in front of a group of people except for when I was a kid. And like in school. But as an adult, I don't think I've ever cried in front of a group of people. I've cried in front of like individual people who I'm close to because of certain things like death in the family or something stressful happened and blah 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 blah. But I've never it's not that I wouldn't let myself cry. It's just like I don't think I would cry. So I don't know if this is an agree or a disagree. What do you guys think? I don't know. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. If something really bad happened, and I was with a group, let's say that I did a DZTV meetup, and then something really bad happened to push me to the edge of crying, but I can control it. What would I do? I think I probably would hold it in, just because I wouldn't want those people to see me in that state. But again, it's very situational. I will say agree. But like a medium agree. You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than to more quiet and intimate ones. I like the city better. Than quiet areas. I just don't like the people. Small agree. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. Yes, I do like that. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than I have no brain. I am a 3-head, so let's go 100% agree. Good night, I love you. Good night, Mendez. Thanks for coming on in. Hello, and goodbye. We're doing a personality test, by the way. Maybe stick around to see what that is. But if not, I love you. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. I can't imagine myself studying. I've been here for 4 hours. I've only been live for 1. Don't lie to me. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. No, disagree. You often make decisions on a whim. Yes, agree. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than the time you spend with other people. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than with other people. Small agree. Because it's very situational. And usually when I'm with when I'm by myself, I'm talking to somebody online, so that doesn't really count. So I'd say small agree. The first 3 quarters wasn't too interesting. 1 quarter has been enjoyable. You didn't like the first... fuck you. I put a lot of effort into that first 3 quarters of the stream. Get fucked. You often put special effort into interpreting the real meaning or the message of a song or... No, I never. I don't care about... If it sounds good, it sounds good. You always know exactly what you want. Small agree. You rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. Disagree. You didn't get the shitty joke, sorry, bud. I'm really like... I don't know what's happening. I think it's the wine that's getting me. No, I didn't get your joke. Because it was a shit joke. When in a public place, usually stick to quieter and less crowded areas. When I go to McDonald's, I don't like to sit next to people. So that's probably my best example of that. So let's say medium agree. Medium true. You tend to focus on present realities rather than the future possibilities. Yeah. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. I reckon I'm pretty empathetic. It's not that I don't understand it. It's that I don't understand, and this can sound harsh, but this is a truth of mine. I don't understand why some people can be so upset about certain things. I can understand being upset about said thing, but I don't know why it has to be like, this is the line in the sand. This is where like people were sad.
Sorry, sad poke, 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 sorry, sad poke.
Sorry, sad pogue. Mendes, thank you for the $1, and you are officially the first person to damage the DZTV boss. 900 health left. If you can hit that 900 health, ladies and gentlemen, we will... What will we do? We will give out the gift. That's what we'll do. We'll give out the gift for today. Only 900 health away, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I have a hard time understanding people's feelings. I'll say little agree. When starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions up front as possible. No. So who gets the gift? Good question. The way that it works is, I think it's whoever hits the boss last. It's either whoever hits the boss last or does the most damage. I can't remember which one it is between the two. Basically what will happen is the boss meter will calculate a new boss, and then it will replace my face with whoever, it chooses. And then that person, out of all of the donators, that person will then be getting that gift, unless they are defeated, and so on and so forth, because they'll get their own health bar. It's an increasing health bar, however. So it'll go up to 1,200 health, for example. Hey, I got a girlfriend. Nice, man. Congratulations, Edward. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will... Yeah, big true. How long it will be until they become disappointed in you. Yeah, I often wonder that about Mendez. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. No. I can do it, again, which is why I won't say big disagree. But I don't like doing it. Alright, 70% of the way there. Is anybody still interested in this? It's just Mendez in the chat. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas. Yes, I daydream a lot. Hey, want to know my #1 used emote? Please tell. Do tell. I think it's DZ Vomit. DZ Vom or whatever. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it! I knew it. How did I guess that? That's pretty awesome. I'm taking the same test right now. Tell me what you get, Lima. You look after yourself first and others come second. I don't think I push other people in front of me. I can be greedy when I want to be greedy. But I do think I'm more selfless than selfish. So I'll say little disagree. Then it's in this order. Scooty Puff Hype is a good emote. I like that Barney one. The trumpet one is always dope. And you use DZ Lewd? Hell yes, dude. I'm glad you're using them. I've been thinking of changing up some of my emotes actually, but We'll see if I do. Even when you planned a particular daily routine, you usually just end up doing whatever. Yeah, 100% agree. Your mood can change very quickly. 100% agree. You often contemplate the reason for human existence. Not often, but I do. You often talk about your own feelings and emotions. Only with Tom. God damn it, Tom. We're basically a couple at this stage. It's disgusting. Alright. Next. I mean, little do you know, chat, me and Tom were talking about touching tips before the stream. I love those two emotes, so universal. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. You've got detailed education... no. You've got detailed educational career development plans stretching into several years. No. You rarely dwell on your regrets. No, I dwell on my regrets from time to time. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and in need of a getaway. Yes. You see yourself as more of a realist than a visionary. Yeah. You find it easy to emphasize with a person who's gone through something you never have. Yes. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than to organizing consistent efforts. Yes. I'm very inconsistent at work. Your emotions control you. Oh, we're 90% of the way there. Your emotions control you more than you control them. No. After a long and exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. Disagree. You frequently find yourself wondering how technological advancement could change everyday life. I wonder about it, yeah. You always consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something. Yes, big agree. That's my major thing. Before I do anything, I always try to calculate what is going to do. How is this going to do? How is this going to impact Mendes? How is this going to impact that one black guy, as an example? Someone has been up late watching the Oceans films, I see. I did more overlays and then new beats. Very nice. And you watch the Oceans films. You still honor the commitments you have made, even if you have had a change of heart. Yes. And you rarely feel insecure. Yeah. I am a male. Let's go. Alright, what am I gonna be? What am I gonna be? Adventurer? Listen, I don't think I'm the adventurous type. Maybe in the bedroom, but Jesus Christ, I don't like getting out of my chair. Adventurer? I don't know about that, chat. Do you reckon I'm an adventurer? It's got a breakdown. So, mind, extroverted, 12%. Holy shit. And then 88% introverted. That's a lot, though. Am I 88% introverted? I don't know about that. You literally do IRL streams exploring. I guess that's true, but I don't, like, I'm not exploring, like, the world. I don't explore very often. Energy. Observant and intuition is basically the same. I'm more observant than intuitive. So that doesn't really tell me much. You get lost at the grocery store wine section. That's an adventure. Okay. Alright. So you guys think this is true. Nature. I am more feeling than thinking. I don't know if I agree with that. I have feelings, but 57%? I feel like it's more thinking, but anyway. Tactics. Prospecting, 79%, 21% judging. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning, and decision-making. So what does prospecting mean? What's the difference between prospecting and judging? I got logistician. I think that's accurate for me. Okay.
Mendes. Get fucked. That was a lot of emotion. Identity. I don't understand this tactics one. I don't understand this Can somebody explain this one to me? Identity. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. I am more turbulent than assertive. I guess so? I don't know what turbulent means, but I'm not usually very assertive. Again, I can be, but I usually default to whatever the opposite of assertive is, which I guess is turbulent. And I guess that percentage is pretty good. I still don't get what tactics is. Is this saying that I'm not very tact? Passive or get out of the way? 75% introvert, 77% observant, 76% thinking, 51% judging, 58% assertive. Okay. I would have thought you were more assertive. Alright, let's see what else there is. So it gives you like a massive breakdown. So maybe this will help explain this. So, I change during the course of... I change during the course of a day. I wake up and I'm one person. When I go to sleep, I know for certain I'm somebody else. This... I completely agree. I actually really like that quote. That's by Bob Dylan? Yeah. Yeah, I 100% think that. I 100% agree with that. If that were to explain me to a T, that's the perfect quote right there. Adventurer personalities are true artists. Artists? I mean, if they put the word autist, maybe, but artist? I don't know about that. A true artist, but not necessarily in the typical sense. Okay, when they're out painting happy little trees. Often enough, though, they are perfectly capable of this. Yeah, I can paint trees. I could probably paint a tree. Rather, it's that they use aesthetics, design, and even their choices and actions to push the limits of social convention. Adventurers enjoy upsetting traditional expectations. Yes, agree. With experiments in beauty. I am quite the beauty, chat. I am quite a beautiful man. And behavior. Chances are, they've expressed more than once the phrase, "Don't box me in." I don't think I've ever said that quote. Tom, have I ever said "Don't box me in" to you? Can we do an art stream where DeeZee paints our portrait submissions? Yes, we can. I don't think I've ever said "Don't box me in" before. This article is wrong. This test is wrong. Happy to be who they are. Adventurers live in a colorful, sensual world. Adventurers live in a colorful, sensual world. Inspired by connections with people and ideas. These personalities take joy in reinterpreting these connections, reinventing and experimenting with both themselves and new perspectives. No other type explorers and experiments in this way more. This creates a sense of spontaneity, making adventurers seem unpredictable even to their close friends and loved ones. Would you say I'm unpredictable? I kind of agree with that sentence. I'm reading mine and this is spot on. This is definitely one of the more accurate personality tests I've taken. Okay. I'm so far, like, mostly in agreement. Despite all this, adventurers are definitely introverts, surprising their friends further when they step out of the spotlight to be themselves to recharge. Just because they are alone, though, doesn't mean people with the adventurer personality type sit idle. They take this time for introspection, assessing their principles. I don't do that at all. Rather than dwelling on the past or the future, adventurers think about who they are. They return from the cloister transformed. Yeah, I often transform. I come out of the closet all the time. I don't know what that even means. Adventurers live to find ways to push their passions. Riskier behaviors like gambling and extreme sports
are more common with this personality type than with others. I know that I can, if I ever get into a gambling habit, I will be fucked. Because I get addicted to that shit. Like, pack openings fuck me so bad with FIFA and Dragon Ball Legends. 100% agree. But otherwise, I don't know. Extreme sports? I guess this is more common, but like not 100%. Anyway, fortunately their attunement to the movement and their environment allows them to do better than most. Adventurers are also enjoying connecting with others and have a certain irresistible charm. Do I have an irresistible charm, chat? I mean, maybe that's why I've got 7,000 followers on Twitch. Pog. It literally even says that my personality type goes for certain jobs which include law enforcement and military. I do both. This shit is dead on. Kind of creepy, actually. There you go. And there's only 16. Adventurers always know just the compliment to soften a heart that's getting ready to call their risk irresponsible or reckless. Okay. However, if a criticism does get through, it can end poorly. Some adventurers can handle kindly phrased commentary, valuing it as another perspective to help push their passions in new directions. But if the comments are more biting and less mature, adventurer personalities can lose their tempers in spectacular fashion. 100% agreed. I can take criticism, but if it's like delivered in the wrong way, like if somebody like delivers it with a harshness, as they say, like if it's just rude, I will lose my shit. Adventurers are sensitive to others' feelings and value harmony. When faced with criticism, it can be a challenge for people with this type to step away from the moment long enough to not get caught up in the heat of the moment. But living in the moment goes both ways, and once the heightened emotions of an argument cool, adventurers can usually call the past and move on as though it never occurred. That is absolutely true, and honestly, for the most part, I even kind of do the past is the past, it is what it is, pretty much during the argument if I'm ever having an argument. So yeah, 100% agreed there. Meaning is in every expression of life. The biggest challenge facing adventurers is planning for the future, finding constructive ideals to base their goals on, and working out goals that create positive principles is no small task. Adventurers don't plan their futures in terms of assets and retirement, rather they plan actions and behaviors as contributions to a sense of identity, building a portfolio of experiences, not stocks. If these goals and principles are noble, adventurers can act with amazing charity and selflessness, but it can also happen that people with the adventurer personality type establish a more self-centered identity, acting with selfishness, manipulation, and egoism. It's important for adventurers to remember to actively become the person they want to be. Developing and maintaining a new habit may not come naturally, but taking the time each day to understand their motivations allow adventurers to use their strengths to pursue whatever they've come to love. I don't really have an opinion on that. I guess so? Alright, strengths and weaknesses. This is where it gets good. Charming. Chat, I'm charming. I'm fucking charming, dude. I'm charming. I like this test. I am only strengths. There's no weaknesses, ladies and gentlemen. There's only improvement points. There's only ways to improve. There's no such thing as a weakness. Charming. People with the adventurer personality type are relaxed and warm. And I'm not relaxed, but I am rather warm. In fact, both physically and mentally. And their live and let live attitude naturally makes them likable and popular. Chat, I'm popular too. Man, this is on point. Sensitive to others. Adventurers easily relate to others' emotions, helping them to establish harmony and goodwill and minimize conflict. Imagination. Being so aware of others' emotions, adventurers' personalities use creativity and insight to craft bold ideas that speak to people's hearts. While it's hard to explain this quality on a resume, this vivid imagination and exploratory spirit helps adventurers in unexpected ways. That was unexpected. Suck my SSJ cock. What the fuck? Fuck you, Mendez. I am top tier always, can't soar higher than perfection. I'm like Vegeta versus Imperfect Cell. What if you go up against Perfect Cell, though? Yikes. My strength, honest and direct, yes. Strong-willed and dutiful. I would say dutiful, I don't know about strong-willed, probably. Very responsible, calm and practical. Create and enforce order, jack of all trades. I mean, it sounds literally like you. Night, everyone. Alright. Good night, Mendez. Go to sleep. Thank you for coming on by. Passionate! I'm passionate. Beneath adventurer's quiet shyness beats an intensely feeling heart. When people with this personality type are caught up in something exciting and interesting, they can leave everything else in the dust. I don't know about that. Yes? It's very situational. Oh my god, Mama's streaming. Curious. Ideas are well and good, but adventurers need to see and explore for themselves whether their ideas ring true. Work revolving around the sciences may seem a poor match for their traits, but a boldly artistic and humanistic vision is often exactly what research needs to move forward, if adventurers are given the freedom to need to do so. Artistic, the adventurers are able to show their creativity in tangible ways and with stunning beauty. Whether writing a song, painting an emotion, or presenting a statistic in a graph, adventurers have a way of visualizing things that resonate with their audience. I don't know, I don't know about that one, because I find it difficult. I find it difficult to explain myself a lot of the times. Alright, here are my weaknesses. Your weaknesses: Lima, stubborn, insensitive, always by the book, judgmental, often unreasonably blame themselves. I probably agree with everything there. I don't know about blaming themselves, though. That's a you thing, I guess. Like, you would let us know if that's true or not. Fiercely independent. Am I fiercely independent? I asked Tom for a lot of shit. Rosin with the raid! Rosin with the raid. CAC raid. What the fuck's a CAC raid? Thank you for the CAC raid. We're doing a personality test. We just got adventurer. I am an adventurer with the following stats. This is my D&D character right here. I mean, honestly, pretty accurate. I blame myself sometimes, but not as much as I think it's trying to say I do. Okay. How's your stream, Rosin? Unpredictable, yes, we discussed that already. Easily stressed, yes. Overly competitive, 100%. I hate losing. And fluctuating self-esteem. Yeah, I'm agreed with all of that. Romantic relationships. Oh, here we go. Let's see how we fuck. CAC is the PG word. For cock? Is your personality character a wandering bard? It is. I'm a bard, dude. I keep getting a fucking text message on my phone. I'm gonna put my phone over there. Yeah, I'm a bard, dude. I guess that's pretty fitting. It was good. Added chat spam filters while playing Valhalla. You said you're not really liking Valhalla, right? Yeah, shout out yourself. Go for it. Things are unlikely to ever grow stale. Even long-term partners can be surprised by the secrets adventurers keep. Yeah, that's actually true. Even towards the end of my relationship with Raven, she didn't know shit about me. What else we got? I'm not reading all the fluff.
Knowing you are loved, love from the soul. Oh, it doesn't give me like pointers. I actually have to read it. Let's go to friendships. I don't want to talk, I want to play. Yeah. Yeah, that's again quite literally just me and Tom. I don't want to talk about my feelings. I just want to actually like play a video game. Tom, let's play WoW. Adventurers' relaxed, non-judgmental attitudes make it easy for them to get along with others, but it's not always the same way around. Oh, thank you for contributing to the prizes, by the way. I'm not enjoying it, but it's memes. Wasn't much memes today, though, because I was more invested in the spam filters. Have you done the Beowulf type of quest, Rosin? Because I thought that was a pretty cool, fun quest. I watched somebody do it. Children show the divine in everyone. What the fuck? I hate kids. No, I disagree with that. Career paths. The position that feels most unnatural to adventurers is management. Fucking true. Beowulf. It's Beowulf. I think you get the quest. So Beowulf is not in the game, but they make Beowulf is a story. It's an old story. They make a reference to it through, I think the quest giver is Wolfhilda. I think you get it from one of the letters that you get when you finally land in England, and like make your little barracks. Yeah, you go talk to this nun. Her name's Wolfhilda, and then there's like this big monster called Grendel, and you have to find out. Like you gotta understand what the story is. Wait, you have to get a season pass to do that? Oh shit. Oh, that sucks. Is there anything more to this? Oh, adventurers you may know. So I am the same personality type as Lana Del Rey. Who the fuck is Jungkook? Who the fuck is Jungkook? Oh my god. He's fucking from BTS. He's from BTS. I have the same personality type as this dude. Wow. You know who would like to know that? Vacate, because she loves K-pop. Let me go ahead and message her. Oi, I did a personality test, and they said I have the same personality as this guy. Is that good? Alright, we will await her reply. Avril Lavigne, Kevin Costner, Frida fucking Kahlo. What? Oh, did I lose connection? Did my stream cut out? Huh, my chat like disconnected for a second. Why does it say Y underneath Frida Kahlo? I can't open up. Oh no, I can.
Frida Kahlo, the fiercest adventurer. Who was Frida Kahlo? It's not possible to find an exact answer, so contradictory and multiple was the personality of this woman that it may be said that many Fridas existed. Perhaps none of them was who she wanted to be. It's been 65 years since Frida Kahlo's death, yet she grows more alive with each year. Today she is celebrated for many reasons. For some, she is loved for her style, the flowers and ribbons in her hair, the bright jewelry and traditional dress inspired by cultures of all over Mexico. For others, it's her tortured and brash art. People love her for her tragedy or her refusal to be silenced. The list goes on, and why not? There are so many things to love about Frida Kahlo, but one mistake we mustn't make is to think that loving her is equal to knowing her. No one really knew who Frida Kahlo was, perhaps not even herself. Because of this, we at 16 Personalities will approach her personality typing cautiously. There are just some facets to her personality that we aren't fully equipped to decode. We'll never know exactly what plagued her mind. Whatever it be, mental illness, pain, trauma, blah blah blah, 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 blah. Basically, they couldn't figure out exactly her personality. Okay. Some minor notable similarity personality types are George Washington, George W. Bush, Hermione Granger, Pog, Natalie Portman, Pog, and Jason Bourne. I could imagine you as a Jason Bourne. I mean, you're pretty... I mean, listen, I kind of wanted to bang Hermione when I was a kid. When I was like 12, I was like, oh. And you've got the same personality type, so Lima, just saying. Maybe there's something there. Anyway, Britney Spears. Michael Jackson. I guess... I guess this 16 personalities test did say that adventurers like children. Don't ban me. Jessica Alba. Joss Stone? I don't know who Joss Stone is. Beatrix Kiddo. Jesse Pinkman. Eowyn from Lord of the Rings? Kate Austen? Claire Littleton. These are all characters. Hugo Reyes. Thea Queen. Who the fuck are all these people? These just... Yeah, these are all just characters. No hable español. Oscar. No hable español. Or is that Portuguese? Probably Portuguese. No hable portugués. I don't know if that's how you actually say that. Alright, anyway. Interesting. God damn it. Those Facebook posts. I guess this is pretty accurate. I guess it's pretty accurate. Okay, baby, I love you. Ooh. Hell yes. What personality type are you? We gotta see what works first. We're gonna see what actually, you know, merges. 6 Tyson 9, do a moonwalk for us now. There's not enough space in my apartment to do a moonwalk. I'm sorry. What's the site? Just search 16personalities.com and then do your personality test. I think this is pretty interesting. It killed half an hour of our time as Skyrim wasn't working. Oof. Alright, let's come back to the room. Oh, DeeZmas is here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Rosin, you actually damaged my my boss battle, by the way. You damaged my boss with that raid and that host. You can damage the boss through a number of things. Donations, bits, and subscriptions are the heavy hitters. but raids, hosts, and follows as well do damage it. I'm sorry, but you are so cute. Kawaii, thank you, thank you. I'm the cutest boy. I'm also apparently really charming according to this personality type. Oscar, how are you doing? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Let me check a few things here while I get back in. Maybe we should jump back into some Skyrim. Skyrim or Mugen? Skyrim or Mugen? I didn't really get to play any Skyrim. I was looking forward to Skyrim today. Jess, welcome back. Worst timing ever because we just did a personality test. And you would have been perfect for that because you can validate whether it's accurate or not. In fact, why don't we just quickly do that before we do change the game? Let me come back here. So, we did a personality test. I got adventurer. What do you think? Am I the adventurous type? No. Okay. Alright, what about my stats on the side here? Introverted, 88%. I think that's pretty accurate. Observant, 51%. Feeling, 57%. Prospecting, 79%. And turbulent, 60%. So, yes to introverted, yes to observant. Why do you say no to feeling? What the fuck? Yes to everything else? Okay. Why do you say no to feeling? What the hell, man? It's okay. I said no to feeling as well. And then I think the only other interesting parts... So these are some characters that I apparently share personalities with. BTS guy is there. Lana Del Rey is there. Avril Lavigne, Kevin Costner, Britney Spears, Frida Kahlo, and Michael Jackson. Jessica Alba as well. I have no feelings. That's true. And then my strengths and weaknesses. Now this is where I think it's probably most accurate. Because I am absolutely so incredibly charming. These are my strengths, of course. Charming. I am sensitive to others. I am imaginative, passionate, curious, and artistic. Yes to both on those ends. And then, the weaknesses. Here we go. We have fiercely independent. I completely disagree. I always ask for help. Unpredictable. Easily stressed. Big true. Big true. Overly competitive. Biggest true. And fluctuating self-esteem. I think it's pretty accurate. I think it's pretty on point. You know what? I should send this to my mom. Save results. Shit! I just doxed myself. I didn't dox myself. What are you talking about? Don't fucking send me emails. Fuck off, chat. Alright. Let's see. I kind of want to send that to my mom and see what... You know what? Why don't we just call my mom? That would have been a better idea instead of doxing myself. Let's just call mom. Okay.
Hey, Blake.
Hi, Mom. I'm live right now.
Oh, here we go.
It's okay. It's nothing weird.
Wow.
So, I just did a personality test, and I wanted to see what you thought. Is that okay with you? Are you interested?
You have multiple personalities, so which one did you do your personality test on?
Well, I just did a general personality test. Like, I just answered as truthfully as I could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, the general personality test, I'm the adventurer.
Hell no.
Okay, but listen, so this is what the breakdown is. So, adventurer, it gives me an option of, like, extroverted versus introverted. Guess
You're
the
introverted.
Guess the percentage.
2% extroverted, 98% introverted.
2%? It's not far off. I got 12% extroverted, 88% introverted.
Yeah.
Then the next one, I got 51% observant compared to intuitive. 57% feeling over thinking.
Yep.
79% prospecting over judging.
Yep.
60% turbulent over assertive. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
So some adventurers you may know. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Lana Del Rey, Avril Lavigne, Kevin Costner, Frida Kahlo, Britney Spears, and Michael Jackson.
You are nothing like any of those people.
And then the strengths and the weaknesses. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
So, strengths. What would you say my strength is?
Bullshitting.
Wow. Some people like to call it charming, apparently. Because that's
You can be charming. Yeah, you can be charming when you want to be, yes.
That's the number one strength here. Sensitive to others.
No, you're not.
What do you mean, no, I'm not? I think I'm pretty sensitive to others.
You're not sensitive to others. Is Blake sensitive to others? No, you're not sensitive to others. You're sensitive towards yourself and only yourself. Yeah. What else?
Imaginative?
I'm watching my show.
What
yeah, you can be imaginative.
What are you watching?
A show. Anyway, continue.
She's watching porn, chat. Passionate?
You're not passionate. You're only passionate about one thing.
Okay.
Yourself. Yeah?
I'm not that selfish. What the hell? And wait, there's two more. Curious.
Yeah? Okay.
And artistic.
Yeah.
I read artistic wrong initially. I read it as autistic. Would you agree?
Yeah, but you're artistically autistic.
Okay. And then the weaknesses really quick. Fiercely independent.
You're not independent?
I don't know. What do you think?
No, because you get me to do your washing for you.
Fiercely independent. Unpredictable.
You're so predictable.
Easily stressed.
Yes, you are definitely easily stressed.
Overly competitive.
You're not competitive one iota.
I disagree. Do you remember that time it was Christmas and we played that board game? I think it was Scrabble, and I flipped the table.
Monopoly. Yeah, it was Monopoly. And you lost your shit and threw the Monopoly board on them. Oh, yeah, it was Scrabble, yeah. And you threw the...
And And then fluctuating self-esteem. Who cares what it was?
Yeah.
And fluctuating self-esteem.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And then it goes into a bunch of other stuff like friendships, romantic relationships, parenthood, career paths. I think the most interesting thing was career paths. It said, where is it? There was a section...
What kind of personality test is this?
Not career paths. This is 16 personalities.
It's called 16 personalities?
Yeah.
Right.
So, for adventurer managers, as in adventurers who get into management, are you ready?
Mm.
This is the position that feels most unnatural to adventurers. They are not a domineering personality type and take no joy in exerting control over others, planning long-term goals, or disciplining unsatisfactory behavior. But just because it feels a little strange doesn't mean adventurer personalities aren't good at it.
Okay, so what are you good at?
I don't know. Where's the conclusion? Here we go. So, I'm not saying anything really.
You're not good at anything. That's pretty accurate personality test. Yeah.
Adventurers can be easily tripped up in areas where their focus on practical matters is more of a liability than an asset. Whether it's finding or keeping a partner, reaching dazzling heights on a career ladder, or learning to plan ahead, adventurers need to put in a conscious effort to develop their weaker traits and additional skills. What you've read so far is just an introduction, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah, and then give us $20 a month. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for wasting 10 minutes of my life.
Anytime,
Have a great
Mom.
night. Love you.
Love you too. Good night. Can you do my washing next week? She hung up. Okay. Anyway. Hey, Regan's here. Give me gift. It is I, Regan Campbell. Give you gift? What do you mean give you gift? You give me gift. Please. Thank you. I love mom phone calls. Hugh June's here as well. Is DZ really 5'6"? I think it's a scam. I am 5'6". What, you don't believe me? I guess this website is basically telling me that I suck in every way possible, huh? Give me gift, please. Why is everybody asking me to give them a gift? What type of gift? Go into career paths? Let's go into career paths. I read the word midget. Where did you read the word midget? Yeah, I don't see the word midget anywhere. Mindset. It says there's room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. But yeah, most midgets, or little people, I think that's the accurate way that you're supposed to call them, are adventurers apparently. Isn't that right? Anyway, back to DeeZmas. I hope you enjoyed that. 16personalities.com, not sponsored. I am, however, sponsored, in a way, by Crash Randicoot, aka Regan. He is Big Pog, and we love him. And he's actually starting up a company in a couple of days. He will be starting up, what's it called? Player 2? Player 2, I think. This is not rehearsed. This is not rehearsed. But yeah, Player 2 is coming out very soon. I actually went ahead and gave him a few games. So if you use, I believe it's the code DZ or Deezer Army, you can get cheap games off of him. Secondhand, you know, pre-loved, as you want to call them. You can get games that I have played from Regan. I'll tell you which ones to get if you really want to. Send the link. Regan, do you have the link? Actually, let's quickly give him a call. Let's just call everybody. Call Chris? I'll call Chris after this. Answer the phone! God damn it, Regan. I tried to use the code DeeZmas and you didn't even answer the phone. Alright, let's call Chris then.
Where's your cunt?
What?
Where's your cunt?
Where's my cunt?
Yeah.
Up your ass.
Cunt.
Wait, I'm live. I'm gonna say that before you say any shit. Hey, my chat wanted me to call you and ask if you have smallpox. Chris?
Yes.
Do you have smallpox?
Yes.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
It's an eradicated disease. Did you bring it back?
No, it's not smallpox, it's a variation of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
It's a time of giving. This time of the year, DeeZmas.
I'm on morphine, cunt.
Can you give me some of your smallpox?
I'm on morphine, cunt.
Why are you on morphine?
Cunt.
Are you actually in the hospital right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Send me a picture.
Sure.
You won't do it. You're not in the hospital.
How do you know, cunt?
Because I know you. You're just fucking saying shit. I don't know why. I don't know why you do this. Why do you always do this to me, Chris? Why? Always do it. Why?
I'm exhausted.
What? Why are you exhausted? The smallpox?
Smallpox, cunt.
Yeah. We called my mom.
Yeah.
And we did a 16 personalities test just to see what I would get.
Myers-Briggs.
What?
Myers-Briggs?
By Briggs?
Myers-Briggs, whatever it's called.
I don't know. It was just 16personalities.com.
Yeah, Myers-Briggs, you fuck.
You're a Briggs. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I called my mom and then we went through the personality test together.
Yeah.
She didn't agree. Because, I'm charming apparently, according to the test. Mom doesn't think I'm... Wait, no, Mom did think I was charming. What was it that she didn't like, chat? Well, she said that I was full of shit.
What colour were you, cunt?
Yellow. Hufflepuff boy.
Explorer.
Not explorer, adventurer.
No, you're a bunch of... You're under the explorers, you dumb cunt. Your grouping is explorers.
You're a cunt. That moustache makes me look charming, apparently.
What?
My moustache makes me look charming, apparently.
You got a big cock. I'm the protagonist.
You're the protagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I did it.
It's bullshit. You're not the protagonist.
Shut the fuck up, yes I am, cunt.
You're the antagonist, cunt.
Shut your fucking face, cunt. Oi, cunt. Oi. Oi.
Wow, that was pretty impressive, Chris.
Oi.
Can you do that again?
No, I'm gonna
What? Are you, because you're in the hospital?
Yeah.
Are you actually in the hospital?
Yes, cunt.
I don't think you are. Do you know it's DeeZmas?
What?
Do you know it's DeeZmas right now?
Merry DeeZmas.
They're asking me to FaceTime you, but I don't have an iPhone.
I'll just fucking call ya.
I'll call you.
Nah, I'm not at the hospital. Don't fucking call me. I'm going to bed. I'm naked. You can't show me naked.
I bet you actually are.
I could be. You don't know. I could be naked, mate. You would know.
It does sound like you're on morphine.
What?
It does sound like you're on morphine.
I am on morphine, I swear.
You're not?
Nah, I'm just fucking tired.
Yeah, the smallpox are getting to you.
Small dicks. Oh, gosh.
Alright. I think we should let Chris go.
Like, put me down.
I'm not putting you down.
Watching my breeds, cunt.
What the fuck did you just say?
Watching my breeds, cunt. Do it.
Chat, do you have any questions for Chris before we let him go?
16 personalities. I was the advocate.
You're the advocate.
And then that was this year, I was the advocate. And then I was...
Changing personality.
I did change my personality this year. And then the year before, I was the protagonist.
Wow.
There we go.
I wish I was the protagonist.
I was the protagonist and then I was the advocate. Quite a mystical, yet very inspiring and tireless idealist.
Hey Chris, Hyuk Jun has a question for you.
Who?
Hyuk Jun.
Who's Hyuk Jun?
Hyuk Jun is a sexy man from Netherlands. From Netherlands.
Speak to me, buddy.
Alright. Chris, what is it like to have DeeZy as your boyfriend? Because I'm looking for one.
What's it like to have DeeZy as a boyfriend?
As your boyfriend.
Oh, as your boy. It's good. He fucks my ass. With his pixie dick. I shouldn't fucking be on live.
And wait, there's a follow-up question. And where do I get a DeeZy?
You get it from the sex shop.
Oh.
You buy them. You just one of those things like you just put it into water and it becomes just place in water. That's
Like a fucking sea monkey.
You're like a sea monkey or one of those sponge things which you put into water and then it grows like 10 times the size.
Wow, I'm a sex monkey.
You're a sea monkey, semen monkey.
A semen monkey. I like that. Wow.
Semen monkey.
Bargain bin in sex shop.
Oh yeah, semen it up. Semen monkeys.
Any other questions, chat? Hey, look, there's a guy in fluff pants. What do you have a question for Chris?
What do you want? Oh, you're drinking wine.
No, I'm not.
Oh, Jess is a protagonist.
You're not a protagonist. That's bullshit. I'm the only protagonist here.
I'm a protagonist, motherfucker.
I'm the main character.
Why do you have Adam Sandler in your photo?
Why not?
I don't know.
Well, you have a problem with Adam?
Well, he's Jewish, isn't he?
Is that a fucking problem?
No, it's not a problem, but he doesn't celebrate Christmas. I think, isn't it Hanukkah?
Yeah, I'll have to get a fucking menorah and put it somewhere in the corner.
What are the candle things?
That's a menorah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
And then I'll get some dreidels and we can Beyblade them.
I mean, you could still celebrate Christmas if you're Jewish.
Yeah, who doesn't celebrate Christmas?
It's not like you're not celebrating; you're celebrating the holiday.
I'm not fucking Christian, and I celebrate Christmas.
Where's Christian? Where's Christian?
Oh no.
Where's Christian?
We have another.
Wait.
We have another question.
That's the origin of the Wes, you know.
That is actually the origins of the Wes. We used
Where's Christian?
we used to have a friend called Christian. And was it you or no? It was Alex. It was Alex.
It's Alexander Fatter.
It was It was Alex.
Comes every day. They would, in the morning, Alex Fatter and Christian would talk about RuneScape every freaking morning. And one morning, Christian was at home sick, and he goes to me and Anthony McCarthy and goes, "Where's Christian?" And so then ever since then, me and Anthony were like, where's Christian?" That's the origin. The origin story.
Wow, that's lore. That's
Shut your
actually
whole
lore.
mouth. I am the protagonist.
Holy shit.
Them fighting words.
So
that means your lover will die and your hair will go blonde. Whoa.
Whoa, that's deep.
But yeah, Christian.
Maybe that's why you have smallpox.
I do have, I genuinely have something wrong with me. I've got all these rashes.
Maybe it's an STD.
Could be.
What do you mean it could be?
I don't fucking know. Could be something.
What have you been up to? DZ lore is a bit fucked, Emery says. Oh, get fucked, Emery.
Oh,
wait.
Fuck.
Please. I do it. That's really good form. That's a bit much.
That was just the demon part.
Yeah, because Alexander Fatter is a demon.
Yeah, Dead Child 666. That was his username.
Don't dox him.
What?
Doxed. You doxed him.
What's doxed him, man?
Like you gave away his details.
Oh, sorry.
Who cares? It's just Alexander.
No, but that account's been deleted.
That account's been deleted.
It's been genuinely deleted.
Yeah, it's been deleted.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to fucking do that.
No, you meant it. You meant it. How dare you?
What? What?
What?
You love me. I love you too.
What?
Bree said that she loves me, so I said I love you too.
Does Bree have smallpox too?
Bree also has smallpox.
Really?
No, it was chicken mosquitoes that bit us.
Chicken mosquitoes?
Not chicken mosquitoes, just mosquitoes bit us. And it looks like chicken spots.
Tell the story to the chat about the ghost. You saw a ghost, didn't you?
Oh, bruh, this is so fucking scary. I can tell you the story.
Chat, are you ready to hear a ghost story? This is fucking spooky.
This shit's so fucking scary.
This is a spooky ghost story for Christmas. DeeZmas.
The nightmare before Christmas.
Coochie! Coochie just followed me. I fucking love Coochie.
Coochie? No, isn't it the nightmare before Christmas or the night before Christmas?
I don't know, dude.
No, there's a thing called Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, we're not. Christmas is still ages away, but I can tell you a nightmare before Christmas.
Just tell us a fucking story, cunt.
The night this happened, Bree and I'm just going to tell you, Bree and I got no sleep at this Airbnb that we're at. It wasn't
I want to hear it from Bree. I don't believe you.
No, the story I'll say is exact. I swear to you.
I want her to validate it. I want her to come into the
Bree's watching TV, but she'll be able to validate it, but she'll recount it slightly different because
just shut the fucking phone in her mouth and I want her to say yes, it's true.
So I'll just tell you my version, and then another time Bree can tell because Bree's not available right now.
All right. How you doing, Coochie?
But
I love you so much. I love Coochie.
This goes out to Coochie. This scary, spooky story.
Oh yeah.
It does. He's a new follower.
Does it make Coochie itchy?
Coochie. But so coochie.
Tell me your story.
I'll tell you the story. Okay, so I'll try to keep it quite detailed but succinct.
Yeah.
Okay, so we went to an Airbnb with friends. There was a group. There was 3 couples and 1 spare. just one person who wasn't in a couple. And we all drove down in 2 cars, and we go there for the first night, for the first day, and we're all like swimming, having fun. We all get
Group
high
sex.
and drink, and we're all having fun.
Group sex.
We didn't have group sex, no,
Why not?
because we were all too tired at that stage in high.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have group sex. But anyway,
Can't have
we
group
played
sex
board
when you're
games that
tired.
night. What's that?
Can't have group sex when you're tired.
No, you can't. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
It's an insult to group sex if you
True.
have sex when you're
True.
tired. So we were playing board games. Everything. We had dinner that night. We had like tacos. Everything went fine. It's fine. When we entered the house, also at the beginning of that first day, I was like, I feel a bit weird about this house. Ray was like, no, I've got no weird vibes. But inside the bedrooms, there were these like old ass photos, like ones of like a group of like a bloodline kind of old family photo.
You didn't tell me
creepy.
this.
Well, I didn't take a photo of it because it's genuinely a little bit creepy. But it's also like, is it really like a real one, or is it like a vintage one that is just to add to the vibe? So I'm just like, not too scared about it, but still getting a weird vibe from this house because it's like in the bush and like, I don't know, it just feels like there was wasps everywhere and there was like bugs everywhere, and it's like getting a bit of a vibe.
You know what it could be, Chris? It could just be like when you buy a picture frame, and then in that picture frame there's a family already.
But this, that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, it's like that. That's what I thought. But I'm like, it could be like your Adam Sandler thing, like the stock photo.
Yeah.
But like, I'm like, regardless, that didn't freak me out too much. Anyways, and Bree was sleeping closer to that photo, so I'm like, it'll take her before it takes me. So I'm like, that's fine. She's gonna get the shits for her. She was also sleeping close to the door, so it was a bit more like fine. But honestly, like, Bree's actually got the shits a little bit, me saying that, because we were both genuinely fucking, like, we were fucking scared. Now, I know you've got no heart and no soul, like, so regardless, a demon isn't going to do anything with you, because they're like, you're a shell. You're a fucking shell. So they're going to be like, what, like, so it's fine. That's why you don't care. But, like, I've got life in me, man. A demon would love me, brother. Like, they would love me. So we were fucked. Anyways, the next night is where this shit happened. Again, whole day went great. We tie-dyed, we fucking painted, or
Group sex.
We'll go in the pool, we got getting like bit by mosquitoes, still doing all that shit, going fine. We made a mad roast lamb. But then at night time, it started getting dark, and it was after dinner. We played this game called Taboo. Have you heard of the game Taboo?
I've never played Taboo. I've heard of it. I don't know what it is.
Great board game, but never playing it again because I just feel like it's not spooky, the game. But as soon as we started, no, it wasn't soon. We played the second round, and it was my turn. And it's giving me chills talking about it because it was genuinely a supernatural experience. It's fun. We're in the dining room, and the kitchen is just opposite us. And it's my turn to play, and I'm just speaking out my words, which I've got to explain to get the word. And then this little girl's voice, fucking from the kitchen, clearly speaks and says something along the lines of, this is where the story gets a bit like murky, something along the lines of, hi over here kind of thing, hello over here, but not in an English accent either. Like, but it was fucking clear, man. And then I stood up so quickly, and I swear to fucking God, I saw someone run past the whole house. There was a big long window. Someone run really quickly along the house, and I was spooked, and I couldn't fucking. Oh, it's terrifying, man. Just a thought. Now it turns out that the speaker was still on, in the kitchen. We had a music speaker, but no one was connected to it. No one was connected to it. We were playing music from another one, and the music was like, I don't know, let's say it was, just for argument's sake, it was country music, which it wasn't. But the music that could have possibly coming out of that would have been something like a nice, like, a Lana Del Rey or something, because it could have sounded like a little baby girl fucking speaking. But no one was playing Lana Del fucking Rey or fucking Sweet Girl singing. It was completely opposite music to that. And then Reed's like, could it have been someone scrolling on Facebook? Could it have been that? Maybe. But no one was on their phones. I swear, like, if you've ever had a supernatural experience, it freaks you the fuck out. It was a little girl speaking. It was so clearly, and it polarized us all. We all stopped in our tracks.
Maybe.
Anyways, that's where the story ends, and we didn't sleep at all that night. We literally went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. We went to bed at 11. We couldn't sleep for 4 hours, Bree and I, and we left the light on all night in the Street Fighter. We were fucking freaked out. It was creepy.
Could it have been somebody outside the house, like a kid saying hi over here to their parents?
No, so it was late at night. It would have been about 10:30, so it wouldn't have been a real person. But what I did think is, literally, someone could have come up to our house, connected to our Bluetooth speaker, played a creepy sound, then piss bolted away. That seems a bit elaborate. It seems like a lot of work.
It sounds really elaborate because they would have to know that there's a speaker in there.
Yeah.
Unless,
I don't know.
Unless they could reach it from their phone and they happen to see it on a Bluetooth. Like,
True.
I guess they could have gone on their phone and then conveniently navigated to Bluetooth.
That's right. It is, like, knowing that, and knowing that there's people, not partying, but having little parties at those kind of Airbnbs, there's always going to be a Bluetooth device or Bluetooth speaker at those, 100%. No one's using analog or even AUX connections. Everyone's using Bluetooth.
Yeah.
So the chances are there would be a spare one. And if you were a little shitty kid, that would be a great prank. And the chances are you'd pull out your phone, you'd open up Bluetooth settings, and there's a chance you could connect to one of those devices, potentially. But you have to pair... You got to pair it, though, don't you?
Yeah. Xenian just said it in chat. Hello, Xenian, by the way. Xenian says that he loves you, Chris. And Emery also says Chris needs smudge sticks and a crucifix. Also, ghostwriting book may help.
Bree has all that kind of stuff, and we are very into that. But we didn't bring any of that with us.
You didn't bring in...
We have 3 people there who are very into Wicca. And I think we may have brought the spirits together because I think we just naturally all are a bit connected. But anyways, continue, play.
You didn't bring any, like, EMP readers or anything?
No,
not EMP, EMF?
We didn't. Okay, there was no seance-y stuff that happened. We did bring tarot cards and crystals.
Did you bring, like, a Ouija
We didn't
board?
touch them. We didn't bring a Ouija board, no.
Why not?
Because...
You could have asked it. You could have been like, what do you want, cunt?
No, that's pretty much a seance. A Ouija board is pretty much a seance. It's very close to a seance. And I'm not ever doing that shit.
What is that?
A seance is pretty much what a Ouija board is. It's speaking through, dropping the veil between the spiritual world and ours. It's genuinely fucking freaky, and you should never do it. My dad did it as a kid, and a glass got thrown across a table, genuinely. It's fucked up. Like, I don't know, I want to hear other people in chat. I want to hear other people, if anyone else has had a spooky story, seriously, Nightmare Before Christmas theme, perfect for your theme. I know I'm hijacking the theme of tonight's thing, but I think it could be cool. I reckon it could be cool. If anyone wants to fucking jump on a call, they can call you on your Twitch thing. That would be cool. I reckon it's a good topic to talk about, because just so everyone knows in chat, Blake is not a skeptic. I wouldn't call him a complete skeptic, but you are very, like, chill to that kind of realm of thinking, and you are open to just talking about it and also making light of it, because it really fucks me up. So it actually makes me feel a bit better that you're just like, it's nothing, have a joke about it, because or just, it's good to have a conversation about it anyways.
It's like with the Ouija board as an example. Jess just said, fuck Ouija boards, don't fuck with that shit. My first line of thinking is there any confirmed case of somebody... Like, okay, I understand your dad said that glass shot across the room. He might be right, he might be wrong. We don't know that. He knows that.
As well.
Exactly. It could be a warped vision of what happened.
I agree with that.
But is there any confirmed case of somebody dying or being harmed in a Ouija board incident?
Well, that could be breaching Twitch demo servers who start bringing up too many gory details. But has there been any accounts of it? Like, I think there's been possessions. There's been people who've been possessed.
But are they just putting it on? I'm possessed. I'm possessed suddenly.
Okay, well, I don't necessarily believe in possessions. Bree's gotten me into a lot of podcasts and stuff where they analyze actual real world possessions and stuff, people being possessed, and there's like all those cases. I'm not like a huge believer in it. I think there's a huge, like, there's a lot of science that needs to be done around mental health and like psychosis and all that kind of stuff. Because I believe that it's more likely a situation like that. But when they start speaking in tongue, that's pretty interesting. And like Latin, and they've never spoken Latin before, or Hebrew, they start speaking those. That's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Well, you spoke in tongue in Jesus camp. That's what you were saying, yeah. Because of peer pressure. Bree's saying she spoke in tongue at Jesus camp because of peer pressure. So it can happen. But all I'm going to say, Blake, is that night, when I went away, everyone heard a little kid's voice. And whether it's a speaker or whatever the case is, when that shit happens to you, it really kind of warps what you believe.
Well, I've told you this story, I'm pretty sure, and I've definitely told the chat, but I have one ghost story, and it did make me, for a very long time, believe in it. But at the same time, my immediate logical thinking about it is, it was probably just a dream. Like, I don't know if you remember it, but I was in the old place before I lived with you.
Yes, you told me this, and yes, that's right.
Yeah. So just to explain to the chat real quick, I've definitely told them 100 times, but I'll briefly explain it. So
for people who haven't heard it before, it's a really good story.
Yeah. So I moved into this place in a suburb called Redfern, and Redfern's not the most amazing area. It's kind of run down a little bit. It's getting better, but like you kind of, especially like maybe 15, 20 years ago, you kind of want to avoid Redfern. Anyway, the place where I was living, the guy that I got the room from, the first night that I was staying there, like as I was moving things in, he was basically like, oh, and watch out for the ghost. And I'm like, okay, you're just like fucking around with me. He showed me this picture in the lounge room of the supposed ghost. It was this old man in like a hat and suit.
Yeah.
And basically nothing happened for the first 2 or 3 months, right? But he told me that the room that I'm staying in is the ghost's room. So I went to sleep one night a couple months later, and I heard something, and I woke up, and I'm just going to cut to the chase. Basically, I looked at my door, and I noticed that the door was open, and I always close my door.
You do, yeah. You got me into that habit as well.
Yeah, so, like, I knew it wouldn't have been me leaving the door open. I always close my door. I looked at the door, and I just stared at it for a little while. It would have been like 10, 15 minutes of me just staring at it. And during that 10, 15 minutes, I could see this old man just like peering into the room.
That's so creepy, dude.
And it looked exactly like the guy in the picture in the bottom floor, like in the lounge room where what I was telling you about. That guy told me that this is the ghost.
That's right.
And he didn't look angry. He just looked at me. He kind of smiled. And then I just like, I didn't have any reaction. I kind of just looked at him back.
Yeah.
Just watched for a little bit. And then the next thing I know, I'm waking up in the morning. So that's what makes me think it was just a dream. But at the same time, it felt extremely real.
It could have been sleep paralysis. It could have been Tim playing a prank on you as well. But the whole kind of, you watched it, then you went to, like, you woke up straight after kind of thing, or that, whatever you just said. Like, I don't think it was Tim playing a prank on you. But it does sound a bit like a hazing process. Like, oh, there was this murder that happened here, and then when the person moves in, then you've got the costume, and you show them an old photo that you photoshopped, and then, like, you tell them about the story of the murder, and then, like, 2 months later, not like that same night, but 2 months later, things start happening. It's a good hazing process.
That's one thing I didn't explain in the story just then. So the guy, owned. Chris already basically said it.
That's why I said
Yeah. So the guy basically, about like in the 1920s or 30s, I can't remember, a very long time ago, owned that residency and the residency next door. And in the residency next door, he was a serial killer. He would keep babies in his, like, dead babies in his basement. Eventually
Right.
he was caught, put in prison, and he died.
Yeah.
And I lived in that house, in his apparent room.
Yeah, you said that it was. Well, that's what you were told. That I thought it was the block next to it that all the babies were found.
So that's exactly it. The block next to it was where the babies were, but he didn't live in that house. He lived in the room that I was in.
Now, is that true? Were babies actually found there? Were like
supposedly? I don't know if it's actually true. I don't know the article. I don't know the serial killer. But
yeah, because I tried searching it when you told me that, and I couldn't really find stuff. But it's not something exactly that they would want open to the public knowledge.
Yeah.
Because it would really affect the property value.
Yeah.
That area, and it's a very expensive area. Like those terrace houses there are easily 1.4 each.
Yeah.
And that's in a shit area as well.
Exactly.
1.4 mil, that is.
Jess says that she knows about it, apparently.
Okay, well, I would love to. If you can find an article or anything like an old encyclopedia fucking document or anything, send it over to me or Blake. I want to fucking read more about it because it's creepy as fuck.
I'm just going to quickly read Xenian's message because he said that he has an...
yeah, I saw this. Really cool. Yeah, interesting.
So he has a really old office chair 5 to 6 years ago. While he had it, he always had a feeling someone was watching him. And when he'd go to sleep, he'd make sure the chair would look away from him. So he'd go to sleep, wake up to toilet. It would be looking right at me. I'd go to the toilet and turn the chair away. I'd come back from the toilet and the chair was looking at the door when I came in, which was in the general direction of where I'd be sleeping. I got super freaked out, and a day later, the next night, I felt something breathing down my neck while sleeping and looking at the wall. I freaked out and looked back there, and there was nothing except for an imprint on my second pillow. I threw the fucking chair out the next morning.
You're fucked, bro. If that's happening, the chair ain't shit. The chair's just a place where he was chilling, or it was chilling. Your house is probably fucking possessed, or you're possessed, bro. Like,
yeah, you're a ghost, man.
like, I don't know. That sounds fucked, man. If I was let's just be honest. That was an Airbnb. I'm never going back to that Airbnb again. That's fucking fine with me. I'm happy with that. But if it was in my house where it happened, I'd be selling my fucking house or getting the fuck out of there, breaking my lease the next day.
So, Xenian just asked if it's Derek Ernest Percy, and I don't recognize this person, but he was a serial killer born in the 40s, 50s.
Yep.
Born in Strathfield.
Strathfield is in the western suburbs in Sydney.
Yeah.
Strathfield, no. Yeah, it's like the inner west area.
But he was a baby killer.
He was a baby killer. Okay, 1960s. But where... he died of lung cancer.
He died, like, relatively recently. So
Yeah,
I don't think it's him.
Yeah, I did find this one when I was looking into it. And from what you were telling me, it was a bit more old-timey.
Yeah, he kind of felt like he looked like a guy from Mafia, for example. Like,
Well, supposedly, so in sleep paralysis, supposedly the common figure that people see is an elderly person wearing, or a person of medium height wearing a not a bowler hat, but a cowboy style hat.
Yeah.
That's like a common image to see while you're having sleep paralysis. So therefore, that's why Freddy Krueger is wearing the hat, the cowboy style hat. It's like a common similarity with people who suffer from sleep paralysis. They see a figure looking like Freddy Krueger. So the fact that he was wearing, maybe could have been part of this statistic of people who see a figure in sleep paralysis. So you could have just been having sleep paralysis, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
But then you also told me of that there was another night where you know how you had that little wardrobe-y thing in your bedroom as well? Wasn't that open one time?
That was in the video with Tim.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's what I'm mixing up. Tim was in the back. Tim's creepy in that. Yeah, no, I'm just sorry. I'm getting my images mixed up. All good.
I'm gonna look up something.
I'm gonna read some comments, as long as they're PC. Derek goes, Percy, yeah, the chair was more likely a conduit for other things, yep. Actually, Emery Sanity said something earlier. Oh no, it was something silly. I think I wasn't going to try eat me out, and a weird guy kept fisting a chicken. Oh my god, that's great. And people would die here and get killed here because it used to be a really bad neighborhood. So it's very possible. That's fucked. Emery Sanity says the story Xenia was saying reminds me of a bit of Enfield Haunting in the UK. Very similar, considering the spirit was connected to a chair in the front room, using it as a conduit. I think you could start doing a little bit of a horror kind of sessions, Blake. I think your audience seems to connect well with this.
Well, Jess loves this stuff. I know that for sure.
Okay.
And Emery is just talking about Phasmophobia because that's the popular game right now.
It's a good game. Supposedly it's scary.
I didn't find it scary at all.
Okay. I watched people playing it and they freak the fuck out.
It's not that good, in my opinion.
Australia doesn't have many horror people. Like in America, there's like so many podcasts for horror and shit. I don't know. I reckon if you're interested, I think you would be a great host for it, like, because you don't give any fucks. It's like you're the perfect person to document and talk about it because it doesn't freak you out at all.
Yeah, I could just be like, yeah, it's probably fake.
Yeah, well, there's the two guys from BuzzFeed Unsolved, but now they've started their own YouTube channel. The Asian dude and the tall, white, lanky dude.
They do the food ones as well, don't they?
Bree, what's the YouTube channel called with the two dudes and the skeptic but it's not BuzzFeed Unsolved anymore. It's Watcher. Okay, thanks, Bree. Yeah, it's called BuzzFeed Unsolved, but then that was when they were with BuzzFeed, but now they've started their own thing called Watcher. I don't know how it's spelled, but it's called Watcher. And one's a skeptic and one's a believer kind of thing. I just think it's hilarious. It's really good content.
I just looked up, like, serial killers, all known Australian serial killers on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody in the area of New South Wales, honestly. It's all like outback Western Australia.
Absolutely.
The closest that I see is Newcastle.
Newcastle's pretty close. It's only an hour and a half or so. But still far. Like, it's not Redford.
Yeah.
I think it might have been bullshit.
Google the Enfield Haunting. It's creepy as fuck and also very much biased. Based on the film Conjuring 2.
It's Enfield Haunting, Brie. That's Enfield Haunting is the one that we watched. Conjuring 2. Yeah, the English one. Yeah, that's what the Conjuring 2 is about. Exactly. Yeah, really good film. And there's also there was that short TV series that we watched. Remember the TV series? It was called the Enfield Haunting. Yeah.
By the way, quick reminder, we have a DeeZmas boss. It's on 865 health. If you can get it down to 0, it will determine, I believe, the greatest next boss. So whoever the highest contributor is, I'm pretty sure is how it works. And if you guys can get that, then that person who's the current boss at the end of the stream will win a prize, whatever the prize is. Just a quick reminder on that one. You can take health off of it by subscribing, donating, and giving bits as well. Let's look at this.
It's a professional.
Yeah. Yeah. The Enfield Haunting, you said?
Yeah, that was the one in the UK, and it was The Conjuring 2 was based on that one.
Okay. Oh, this is like a full book. Okay.
I can give you a rundown of what it was about. But you probably better for sure. What does Xenia says? I've never had levitating babies and toys thrown at me like in the Enfield one. When I told my mum about the chair, she said that a few days ago she woke up to the toilet, and when she opened the door, she saw a dark smiley face figure in the bathroom mirror. Got freaked out, closed it fast, opened it again, and it was Fuck that shit. Fuck that. That's fucked. Ah!
Or it was probably just light. It was probably just light reflecting in the mirror.
Yeah, and your eyes do that. Your brain and eyes do that thing where if you like look at a bright light and you look away, you still see the resonate, like the same image. I forget what they call it, but it could have been like she looked away really quickly from the ceiling lights and it looked like a face, and then she looked away and then she sort of like it could have been something like that. But still, I think I agree. Like
just thinking about it logically, right? It's dark like what she said according to Xenian. But she's opening the door where light is going to come in from another room. So then that light could have directly, clashed onto the mirror to form that face that she saw, and then exactly what Chris said. That's probably the way that I would imagine it happened.
It could have been that, and she could, and not doing she could be. I don't know what Xenian's mum does, but she could be working long shifts or something, and just really sleep deprived, or I don't know. I don't know what's up with your mum, but she could be really exhausted as well, and or she could have been already asleep and woke up. Is that what happened? And she could be in like a sort of sleep paralysis in a sense. She
plays Scribble.io all day.
Okay, maybe she's been scribbling too many smiley, scary faces. I don't fucking know. But regardless, okay. Here's the thing. I read something or I was watching something, and they're saying sometimes you just need for people who get freaked out by this shit, which I do. You just need to try to think of a logical explanation to sort of let yourself sleep at night, because otherwise I just can't. I just will never sleep at night. So I need to at least think of like what you're saying. There's something logical that I'm just like, okay, there could be that. That's enough for me. I can go to bed now. Otherwise, oh god.
Let's see.
Anyways,
we've got a couple of Reddit posts that have been leaked.
Some stuff.
Let's see. So, true stories of spine-tingling encounters. What should
I'm curious. Story time with DeeZmas.
What do you prefer, Amazon driver, or I dated a psychopath?
I would say typically I would go for the I dated a psychopath, but I think I know that kind of story. We can do that one next. Let's do the Amazon driver, I reckon, first.
Okay.
We'll do that one first.
Let me get some light on my face. 1 second.
That's good. This is really fun. It goes all dark. Spooky.
Alright, so I called the Amazon driver, please stay away from my house is the title. Some background. This happened on Black Friday 2020 and I'm still terrified of being here alone. I'm desperately hoping by writing this I can breathe again. Like many, I'm stuck working from home due to COVID, but I don't mind because it's more time with my cats. I live across the street from a very loud industrial park, mining of sorts, with a train that comes through at least twice a day. There is also a fireworks warehouse manufacturing building not so far. So after a year living here almost, I've become accustomed to all the weird burning smells, loud booms, and trains. At least once a week, they blow up stuff so loud it sends an actual shockwave from a mile away and shakes the house. It's a huge place too. Once a year, they host all the cars for our biggest county fair in the state. It absolutely sucks to leave the house with thousands of cars. Where the fuck's the scary shit?
Yeah, I don't know. How long is this thing?
Absolutely sucks trying to leave the house with thousands of cars at your doorstep. Despite that, I live in a fairly rural town and our half the street is woods and houses. Some pretty wealthy houses, as there is a ski resort only 2-minute drive away. But the street I'm on is pretty busy during the day. We had to move into my boyfriend's parents' summerish home after COVID as we couldn't afford our rent anymore. They're only here maybe 3 months of the year as they have a home both further north and one in Florida. And they have a large flashy RV that's that's obvious to anyone and even more obvious when it's gone. Okay, I assume that's all the background.
Okay.
So, my boyfriend's parents have flocked south for the winter with their large RV.
My boyfriend works in town but not from home, and I wake up at the crack of dawn naturally and force myself back to sleep these days till later hour. There's really no quiet, I assume they mean quiet time because of the way industrial parks... This person sucks at writing. There is no quiet time because of the way industrial park, so I use earplugs when I sleep and a smartwatch vibration as an alarm. Another key detail is one of my cats is... background. Another key detail is one of my cats is domesticated stray. So we have a Casio?
Original post is just flexing about where he's living, or she's.
This is a nightmare already. Like, just reading this is a fucking nightmare. So we have a... What is a Casio? C-A-T-I-O?
Catio. It sounds like catsup or catsup.
Catsup?
Catio or Casio?
Catsup? Catsup? Catsup?
I watched an episode just the other day. Oh, Mr. Bird.
Catsup? Catio. Attached to the window. He's free to go in and out as he pleases. Catio. Oh, fuck me. This sort of leaves the window poorly sealed as well, so the sulfur and burning hair smell from the park is commonplace in the house. Also, the catio is my window face the driveway on the porch. Where's the story? I want to get scared.
Sorry. Okay.
So I awoke to a distinct smell Friday morning. Not my alarm. A smell, not something I've smelled much since I was a kid. Cigar smoke. My grandfather smoked them. It's a sweeter, softer smell than cigarette smoke. My boyfriend was already off to work and my cats were at my feet. Yeah, because the cats might smoke cigars.
The catios. Cat.io. It's the one where you just draw cats all day.
You draw cats smoking cigars.
On the patio.
On the patio. I shrugged it off and I laid back down. But after a few minutes, the smell got stronger. Now I know no one who smokes. Well, my brother smokes weed, but that's not it.
Oh my god.
So it shook me awake enough to open my eyes and put my glasses on. Outside my window, behind the catio, stood a man wearing a face mask, smoking, and looking right at me. I simply couldn't grasp what I was seeing and could only gasp. He just squinted his eyes, maybe smiling or getting a better look, and waved at me. With a full bladder, I actually thought I was going to pee myself. My cats were just staring at me, judging the threat, and I was just frozen. He stood and said, "Amazon delivery, do you want me to bring it inside? It's pretty heavy."
Sponsor!
Amazon Prime Gaming, by the way, chat. Reminder, you can use your Prime Gaming on me.
Oh, what a filthy plug. I love it. It's so good.
I had not ordered anything heavy, but I don't know if my boyfriend did or not. So I told him it's fine, just leave it out there, obviously shaken. He leans in more and says, "It's going to rain, you should at least come get it." Now I'm worried. Actual Amazon drivers can't freaking wait to get away and onto the next house. I've seen them in action, and my best friend is married to one, and my boyfriend works for the USPS part-time to deliver very heavy packages that most can't. I know the drill, and most would easily see this as suspicious. But also, both my boyfriend and friend's husband usually offer to carry in large packages, especially for old people, if they see the person. Okay, I think it's just an Amazon delivery driver, honestly. What the fuck is this? I didn't have a clever response, so I just decided to call my boyfriend, but he didn't answer. I texted my boyfriend quickly after he ordered, asking if he ordered anything. No response. Just then, like a godsend, mail truck comes sputtering up the long driveway hill we have. Seriously, absolute nightmare driveway in the winter. I crashed my... Oh, fuck, I don't care about your crashed car. Unfortunately, the mail driver wasn't my boyfriend as I had hoped. But someone he was someone who knew my boyfriend through work. What the fuck is this shit? This got upvoted 1.2 thousand times?
Oh my god. Is it you, Xenian?
Jesus.
Is this you writing this?
He pulled up and asked who this guy is. I told him I don't know him. The guy then introduced himself as an Amazon delivery and was just delivering this package. The USPS driver looked puzzled as the Amazon guy proceeded to walk into the woods behind my house. After this, the USPS guy said that he'd stay while I called my boyfriend. I explained this to my boyfriend, who promptly came by in 5 minutes. She probably fucked the USPS guy. I explained to my boyfriend, who promptly came by in 5 minutes, using his break to check on me. Both men went briefly into the woods to make sure he wasn't lurking around. Thing is, this package he pointed to, nothing was there. Strangely or ironically, my boyfriend ordered 40 pounds of cat litter, but USPS delivered it, not Amazon. Also, he had no vehicle. I called non-emergency line and reported it, but no one in my town or surrounding towns have reported anything similar. But I'm closely watching the nearby towns' Facebook groups, and yeah, because that's the best way to fucking...
I know.
And it looks like I'm dishing out for a cheaper Cyber Monday security system. Because I cannot sleep now, I'm alone at the house. My boyfriend thinks it was a robber who saw the RV was missing and thought the house was empty and was startled to see someone home. But I know it's more sinister than that. I felt this man's gaze and he attempted to lure me outside or let him in otherwise. But I don't know, my boyfriend is simply trying to downplay it to try and make me less scared. And that's the end of the story. Jesus fucking Christ. All of that. He was probably just... I agree with the boyfriend. He was probably a robber.
He's probably just it sounds like a really B-grade fucking Home Alone.
He just walked into the woods.
If you go into the woods today... I give that story out of scare, it would be 2.5.
Yeah,
2 scares.
I don't think that was scary at all. What do you guys think?
Oh, I think it's a solid 2. 2 ghosties. I give it 2 ghosties because there was essence of, I think, a build-up. I could sense something could come of this story, but it's completely fictional. I would have preferred a real story. Even though it's fictional, I still give it 2 because it wasn't that scary.
Jess just linked me something.
Yeah.
And it looks very much like I don't know if it's actually that, because my memory on this is fuzzy, but this looks very accurate because he had a mustache.
Oh, bro, send it to me now. I can send that shit
I'll
to me.
I'll put it on screen. Are you ready?
Hey, I'm watching. Yeah. But send it to me. Jess, send it to me on... I think I got it on Facebook.
Looking at that picture, I actually teared up a little bit.
Okay. Oh, so you do feel shit, bro. You do feel shit. Good.
That...
Yes, you're a legend.
That actually looks a lot like what I remember.
And McDonaldton, or McDonaldtown or whatever, that's actually in Sydney. That's
a small outdoor
McDonald...
station between Redfern and Newtown.
McDonaldton is, it's this awkward place which isn't really seen on the map. Yeah, it's right behind Redfern. Right behind Redfern.
If you're anything like me, a time-wasting noodle-brained idiot who gets lost in bizarrely niche Wikipedia black holes on a regular basis, you might have wondered why there's a McDonaldtown station, but no suburb called McDonaldtown to go with it. Instead, bordering the tiny station are the inner suburbs of Newtown, Erskineville, and Avonlea?
Thanks, Jess.
What the fuck is that sound?
Which one? Suburb, Erskineville and Everleigh.
I've never heard of Everleigh. Anyway.
Everleigh's in the inner city. Yeah.
I wondered about this on my commute one day and embarked on what I expected to be a short internet search to answer this friendly neighborhood question. Yeah. Instead, it turned out to be an enormous true crime black hole. Let's skip a little bit. In short, it's a pre-Federation Australian true crime story about a diabolical husband and wife who were willing to murder a hell of a lot of helpless, innocent babies for money.
Oh my god! This is the gruesome tale of how the suburb of McDonaldtown mysteriously disappeared.
Meet Sarah and John Macon. They were baby farmers in Sydney in the late 1800s. Baby farming was pretty common in those times. Young women who couldn't raise their children due to ye-old societal misogyny and stigmatization of unwed mothers would secretly hand over their infants to baby farmers to raise for a fee. However, colonial Sydney was a bloody and brutal place, and baby farming didn't exactly bring in big dosh. It was financially beneficial for children to die in the farmer's care, which meant that children growing up in these environments had horrific beginnings to their lives. If they made it... Hang on, I'm getting feedback. If they made it through at all, John and Sarah learned this quickly and embarked a grisly, abominable plan. They adopted babies into their care and killed them. They would bury the bodies in the backyards or hidden in the pipes of the rental properties that lived in throughout various suburbs of Sydney.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Then the couple would move houses quickly and quietly in the night to dodge rent and evade suspicious landlords, as well as to escape the repeated requests from the oblivious mothers who were still regularly paying them to care for their beloved long-dead children. The Macons got away with this gruesome scheme for an unconfirmed period of time, but it all came to a head in 1892 when a house they had been renting, 25 Burren Street in McDonaldtown, needed a desperate renovation after the pair had once again abandoned it in the night to move to Chippendale.
Chippendale, wow.
The renovators made the sickening discovery: the body of two infants. They remained stuffed in a clogged pipe underneath the Burren Street residence.
That's disgusting.
After the workmen went to the Newtown police, an investigation was opened and 4 more bodies were found buried in at Burren Street. The exact number of bodies and where each one of them was found is difficult to confirm, but after police investigators went back through the Macons' 11 different rental properties from the previous few years, varying sources say 12 or 13 bodies were found in total. Local and international newspapers reported that long, bloodied needles, rumored to be hat pins, were also found, and the cause of death was likely the infants were pierced through the heart or spine.
Shit. Brutal.
Let me...
I know those houses in those pictures. I know those exact houses.
Well, those are the type of houses that I used to live in.
Very similar to that. Exactly. Very similar. This is fucked.
Do they give addresses at all?
No. Well, I know where those houses are.
As in, like, did they do it in Redfern?
Well, McDonaldton, whatever you call it, is right next to Redfern. Like, literally, one of the houses the house you stayed in could have very well been one of the houses they were staying at. It says in the doc in this thing that they frequented many places in that area.
Yeah. Well, where is Burren Street?
Well, just search Burren. Just open up Google Maps and just search Burren Street, and then just look at your street, which was, I forget what street you were on.
Cope.
I can't remember the name of your street.
Cope
Street. And you're allowed to say that because you're no longer there.
I don't live there anymore.
Yeah, Cope Street.
Burren Street in where?
Burren Street, just search Burren Street, Sydney. And then if it gives you multiple, then just choose which one. Just be careful of your location, man. That doesn't show you.
Yeah, it doesn't show me unless I zoom out a lot.
Alright. Burren Street.
So it's around here.
Well, in McDonaldtown, that's where Bree and I want to move to. We found a place near McDonaldtown, or town, or whatever. I can't even say that.
That's Cope Street there. So it's only like
Hang on,
a few blocks.
Hey, hang on, where are you? Where was Redford?
Here.
I can't. Okay, so you were Cope Street. Well, you were down here. Okay.
I would have been like there.
Okay, so it was maybe no, it was a while away, but it's still the point of that that article was saying that they were serial killers and they were all around that area, house to house. That must be the people that Tim was talking about. Well, but Tim did say it was a husband or a man.
Yeah, he never mentioned the wife.
But maybe the story, like, I mean, I've already tried searching this before and I could never find it. So the fact that Jess has found something that resembles very close to what we're talking about makes sense.
The fact that they bounce suburbs, like what Jess is saying as well, by the way, that's
yeah,
pretty...
I haven't seen the comments. Yeah, exactly, and yeah, they bounce so exactly, and even in the article it says that it's a hidden story, that it's in a black hole of stories, like it's not talked about anymore. Like, this is your old house. This is where you used to live.
Yeah, it was these two places.
So, yeah, a bit further down. One more down. Oh, you're already there, probably on stream. But, yeah. It was... Oh, I slept at that place once, and I never got any weird vibes when I slept there that night. I slept there once, actually. I slept downstairs, and I remember I could hear rats in the backyard.
Yeah.
It was pretty... Except the window was open, there was always cockroaches. I'm glad I only slept there one night.
Apparently, this place was the one that they found babies in.
The yellow one?
The yellow one, yeah.
Okay. It doesn't surprise me. It's the same area, like, whether or not it... Maybe Tim was bullshitting, but I feel like he wasn't. Like, I feel like that's... Because your one was literally the next door one. Yeah. Pretty sure... No, your one wasn't that one. Your one was 59.
Yeah, I was this one.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same place, they just split it.
Same. Yeah, that's right. It's a semi, whatever they call them. Yeah. Man, okay, well, at least we found the story. We found
the most likely story.
Yeah, the most likely one, yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Jess.
So this room, there was a pot grower. I don't know if he's still there.
Oh, yeah, what was his name?
Sonny?
Sonny, yeah.
And then the room next to him was mine, like in the hallway.
Yeah, that's right.
And I lived on the top floor.
They're really great, these buildings, but...
I just can't get over this guy's face looks a lot like what I remember.
That's creepy. And you got chills, man. You got chills.
Because I remember the moustache. I don't remember anything else. He was wearing a hat in the picture.
Yeah, as they would back in the day. Colonial, like, Australian...
I don't know the features of his face. Like, I don't remember his face. Like, it could be anything. But the moustache is really the most evident. Like... Anyway. That's pretty fucked.
Yeah, it's a fucked story. Really fucked. Anyways.
I think we should do more creepy stories.
Well, we should. Well, I'm happy to talk more, or we can resume another time. But this is the Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what this segment could be called. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. You know what we should do? We should post my story on this Reddit and see if it gets any upvotes.
Which one? The one that you... Yeah, you should try.
Yeah.
Like, I think that could be fun. And then you could have, like, if you want to get people from the channel to jump on a call, it'd be fun. They want to talk on stream.
Yeah.
And tell their story. It's engaging, and then more people can... It's similar to what you did a while back with Mendez, with the love one.
Yeah.
But this one would be just Yeah, I know it could be fun. Anyways, well, I'll let you go then, Blake, and I'll let you enjoy the rest of your stream.
Have a good one, Chris. We love you.
Yeah, thank you for the fun time.
Anytime, man. I'll call you in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
You call me what? What'd you say?
Nothing. You'll see.
Okay. Fuck Knuckle. Thanks, Jess, for finding that thing. That was awesome. I've been looking for that for years. It's awesome. Cool. Anyways, talk to you soon. Ladies,
See ya, man.
Bye.
See ya. Well, that was pretty cool. That was fun. Oh, fuck. God damn it, Jess. You did give me chills with that story, at the very least. I don't, like, not get chills. I do get chills, but at the same time, I don't know. There's always a logical reason behind it. Anyway. I knew I'd heard about it. I remembered the names. Yeah, because when I looked it up on Wikipedia, they weren't there. At least, not that I could see. Then again, I was looking in the 1940s, because I was told, like, early 1900s. What a DeeZmas. Congrats to Jess for achieving the DZ chills. It never happens with him. It does happen. It does happen. When you know what it does happen with? It happens with aliens. Alien stories, that fucking gets me. Because like the second I start thinking about somebody being abducted, because I don't believe, like I admittedly I don't believe in afterlife in terms of like ghosts, but I do believe there's alien. Like whether they are on the same level of intellect or higher than us, I don't know. And I think we're probably, in our vicinity, probably the highest intellectual being. But, anyway. Like, thinking about that stuff, it does give me the chills. You should watch the Unsolved Mysteries episode. Ugh. Ugh. It does creep me out. It just like, again, I always think of something logical to combat it. Take for example, even aliens. Like, what's a really good example of an alien abduction? You often see like, people like looking up in the sky and seeing lights and they're zooming and like, you know, could that just be light trickery? Could that be, you know, something that is tricking the mind? Well, I don't really know what to do for the remainder of DeeZmas. It's rednecks that have seen a light show for the first time or some shit. Yeah, exactly. That's honestly not wrong. Or on shrooms that they grew in their sister's feces. Oh, why they're sisters makes it taste better. Ah, shit. Add some spice to it, yeah. Does anybody have alien stories? I don't think many people have alien stories. Ghost stories I can fuck with, because I don't care. But alien stories I don't really hear often. Well, how do you think you would react if you saw an alien? Because, like, in our vicinity, again, going back to, like, the level of intellect a being has, I honestly think an alien to us that we would be able to reach wouldn't be something that would come to us. It's something that we would find. And it would likely just be an animal. It would likely be, you know, a comparative to, you know, a wild animal. Whatever it is, whatever it turns out to be, it's going to be alien, it's going to be foreign to us, so it's going to be something like that we don't know, or rather don't recognize. Or it could even be familiar. It could be similar, just with different, like slightly different features. I don't think there are any smart enough to come to see us. Or if there are, they're probably rules to see us. Yeah, I can agree with that. I feel like there's probably something out there that's a lot smarter than us. There's probably heaps. Chris actually told me a story though. Well, not a story, I think it was some sort of theory where, I don't know, Chris would be able to explain this really well, but basically, we could very well be the first. It's absolutely possible. It's whether or not we are the ones that actually succeed in our journey as a civilization. I believe we are not the only life form in the universe. Like, there's something out there, but it isn't the form we put in the movies. I think there probably is something that, there has to be some sort of credence to what we've made up in the movies, because when you look at an alien in the movies, they often look like humans. They have arms, they have legs, they have a head. They usually have a bigger head. They've got a 5 head. And they're green, probably because of all of the, what's the word? Like, exaggerations of light. People always see light and assume that's aliens. And so green has that kind of, lightly glow. So that's probably worked into that design of what that alien is. I think they probably look similar, definitely not exactly the same. Like, I could not imagine a thin green dude walking around with a laser zap gun. Like, definitely not. That's what I'm thinking, but I still think there are small amounts of races that are intelligent. I think there's probably races that are intelligent, but I think they're probably just like us in that they're so far away, whether they're smarter or not as smart as us, they're so far away that they can't find us, and we can't find them. Not yet, anyway. Aliens freak me out far less than supernatural. I'm the other way around, because I actually believe it's true. There are planets with water and atmosphere that has been found ages ago already, so there's zero chance there are no aliens. Octopus, that's the steps. I find the yeah. The steps theory or whatever it is. Although I think we are on the last. I think we are one of the last of something, to be honest. But being the last doesn't mean much, since it's all about the progress of each planet. Well, this is the thing. We could be the first. We could be the last. I don't know if we're in the middle. I don't think we could be in the middle, because, like, logically, unless we are in a galaxy that is extremely far away, that is from everything, in a galaxy or universe extremely far away from everything, like, logically, if we were in the middle, we would have met aliens ages ago, and they would know us, we would know them. They wouldn't be alien to us, but rather just another race, another species. The theory is called the Great Filter. They found out that we are on the edge of that path, which means our planet is one of the last ones that was born that was habitable. Well, that's kind of cool. Sorry, change of subject. Doing some more research on those baby killers, the woman got parole and released from Long Bay to live her life as normal because of her daughter's petitioned for her to be released. That's fucked. I also have a theory that we are the aliens and that we are a colonization and just lost contact. Yeah, that could very well be true, absolutely. Oh, here he is, Person Glasses Man. Bow, everybody, to the one who has ascended. He completed No Nut November. Can you believe it? Everybody bow towards your god. How does it feel, man? How does it feel? Like, apes have just started to evolve past the 2% barrier on our DNA. We're the last because the Big Bang happened super far from us. I think we're the last. We're basically at the edge of the habitable universe, as in planet-filled area. The rest is just space, empty space, the colonization thing. Like, even now we have people like Elon who want to colonize Mars and even further. I mean... yeah, we could very well be the last. I think it's more logical that we're the last. At the same time, we don't know really the rate of how... like, do we have an accurate way to represent how species evolve? From, like... I don't know what you want to call it. Like, we don't know the definitive... where we started and how we started. Apparently we were like a fish type of being or a microorganism or whatever it was. And then we like evolved. And what was the time span exactly? We can do estimates, but we don't know the exact time span. So that time span comparative to the universe that we also don't know how long has it truly existed. Again, we can do an estimate, but we don't know exactly how long. Compared to other species, how quickly did they evolve into their peak, into their what we would consider as a prominent alien species? Maybe we are the first, we just took a long time to evolve. But I do think, like you said, there is probably a very, very, very high chance that we are lost. There's pretty much a really high chance that we are just sent here. There's also kind of a realistic seeming to me, because ancient Egyptians invented the light bulb like 2,000 years ago? Oh, 2,000 years BC? They invented the light bulb. What? It's just that their technology was designed different to our modern technology. Yeah, but our technology is aesthetically pleasing. It was a different kind of light bulb. Oh, I gathered that. I definitely gathered that. But, like, they actually had some sort of light source back then? That's kind of cool. Yeah, we have a lot of style. We have the fucking internet. Hell yeah. What other species? Oh! Okay. Jess with the bits. Taking a huge chunk. Not dead yet, though. 365 points left, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500! Doing 500 damage to that boss. Thank you, Jess. That could be in a rap song? Wait, what? We invented porn? They had elevators and everything, but they didn't have electricity. Well, yeah, we had... oh, by the way, no worries, Emery. I'll catch you later, dude. All love right back at you. We have, I think this is really cool. I'm sure, like... What do you think the chances are of, a species besides us, an alien species, creating a way to broadcast? So exactly what you're seeing right now. You are literally seeing me, the embodiment of me. You can see my features, you can see my eyes, you can hear my voice. Like, you can see exactly what I look like in nearly real time. What other species... Well, not what other species, but, like, how likely is it that another species would have created this? Like, going back to these Egyptians that you are talking about, Xenian, they didn't have electricity, but they had all these amazing bits of technology that they had invented. But they don't have anything like what we do. or they didn't have anything that like what we do. I think we're a pretty cool, advanced society. You bitch! Wow, now I die. Yes, 400 bits. God damn. And that's the first prize unlocked. Jess is our current... What do you want to call her? Boss. Jess is a boss-ass bitch. And you guys got to do 1,100 points of damage to knock her off. Otherwise, she will get the prize for tonight. Congratulations, Jess. We won't be advanced until Elon Musk gets his brain implant done. I can't wait for that shit. True. Back in the 1950s, we sent out signals far out into space and we sent people to the moon. Our technology now is so far advanced from that likeliness of us meeting other species should have happened years ago. Well, that's what we're saying though, Glasses. Like, does that mean we are the first? Or does that mean that we are the last? I think a lot of us... Hello, Fu, by the way. How you doing, dude? I think a lot of us are in agreement, or at least me and Xenian. I think we're in agreement that we are most likely the last. But how do you determine that? We could really be the first for what I mentioned before. Like, we could have just been really slow to evolve. Like, we really don't know. Brother, I'm just stopping in on my way to bed, but I have to say, you're looking good as fuck. Hope you're well. Peace and love, your tiny Santa. Much love, Fu. Much love, dude. Thank you for coming on in, and thank you for noticing. I've been really bad in the past week, actually. I need to get back on the diet. I've been saying that for the past 2 weeks. It's the wine. It's the wine. I'm an alcoholic now. I'm turning into Trash Tory. I don't think it's advanced because our space exploration isn't as advanced at all. Elon Musk is putting in an effort to make some new shit because space travel started in like 1970s or some shit, and it halted since then. There's been nothing new. There's no space exploration technology compared to how much of other type techs there is. We literally scrape the scrapings of space tech. But that's what I'm saying, like, so yes, agreed. We are like nowhere near where we should be for space tech. It's as if we went down the wrong tree in Civilization 5. We're playing Civ 5 and we went through the fucking commerce tree. Like, but we didn't do any space exploration. I think everything else that we have is pretty fucking amazing. Like, when you think about it, even going back to the 90s, we had video games. We had Nintendo 64. Like, can you imagine, like, an alien species? Let's say they are intelligent. They are intelligent beings, and they are placed here on our Earth, and they are shown a video game for the very first time. They are shown putting a cartridge into a console, or a CD into a console, or a computer, whatever it is, and then visuals on a screen, or better yet, just TV and movie and streaming, live streaming, all of that, phones, how stylish they are, what they can do, cameras, like, that's pretty impressive technology in my opinion. I think that's, like, the internet in general, it's a literal database of everything that we know, and then everything that's complete bogus. It has its own, like, in my opinion, the internet has its own mind. Like, you could look through it and see so much garbage, and it's amazing. I love it. It's just like somewhere, like, how much time do you spend on the internet? You're on here right now watching some dude in Australia just talk about fucking aliens. Like, I think that's phenomenal. I think that's really, really cool. Anyway. Maybe I should be the DeeZmas Horror Show. So we should rebrand. Legit, it's just space exploration isn't profitable. Yeah, exactly. But it should be, because it should be where we, you know, go. Going back to your point about colonizing, like, we definitely will be a civilization that needs to go out and branch off and colonize other planets and spread the seed of human beings. And maybe that comes into what you were saying before. Maybe we already are a part of that colony, and we just, you know, came from another group who happened to colonize Earth with our technology that we had at the time, and we regressed into a, you know, a more primitive being, and then eventually rebuilt because we were disconnected somehow from the rest of the group. USA would rather invest it in the big majority of their funds into war. I don't know anything about war stuff, because war is very profitable. I don't know how it can be, but sure. I don't doubt you. NASA gets $22 billion a year of funding, which is nothing for the amount of money they need. I'm loving this chat. Well, like I said, the DZ Horror Show. I need to... Dude, imagine collaborating with Harry about this stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Whilst the US military gets $712 billion, imagine if that was reversed. We would have cities, if not full-fledged countries in Mars. I don't know about that, but maybe. I mean, I see your logic. NASA can only afford a small amount of launches into space, like only a few. It's only to resupply the International Space Station. I can tell you how profitable war is. The logistics of it is quite fun. Go for it. Tell me. I don't understand how it can be, but I'm sure it is. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Oil. Gun trading? Why would gun trading be popular? Or rather, profitable? Like, it's not a natural resource. US buy guns, but also gets taxes on them. Okay, yeah, taxes. Good old taxes. I can see that. And then they're reselling them. This conversation's a lot of fun, I agree. Well, I like talking about aliens. At the same time, it does freak me out a little bit. Like, I don't know anybody with an alien story. I've met people who've said they've seen aliens, and they're usually the fucking weirdest people that I know or knew at the time. There was this guy that I used to play Guild Wars with. His name was Bill, and Bill was our guild leader, and he would often talk about aliens and interactions that he's had. But he was the fucking weirdest dude. We ended up kicking him from the guild because he was such a fucking weirdo. Each soldier gets 3 to 4 new guns during their service, which is a lot. So many countries have been screwed economically from war. So it's like survival of the fittest in a way? Like, as an example, whether this is true or not, America and China could get richer while countries like, I don't know, I really can't give a good example. The only one that comes to mind is Vietnam. Gets poorer. Mostly USA profits from the resources it steals. Like oil, like what you're saying. Yeah, I get that. Hi, how are you doing? I've checked out your DZ TV channel here on Twitch. Well, I'm glad that you've checked out my DZ TV channel on Twitch. How are you today? Awesome content and great channel. Do more streams like DeeZmas. Yes, I'm going to do graphic elements and arts for your streaming. I am going to keep this brief, so check out the link in my profile banner. By the way, 32 is the best. You know what? You will. You will do my... Oh, no, you won't. You got deleted. You got... Okay, there you go. Oof. Scroll back up. Honestly, though, there is an Alien episode of Unsolved Mysteries. I thought it would be Cliche Hicks, but I wasn't... It wasn't... I recommend watching it. It's on Netflix. Maybe we could watch it for movie night, because I don't think we have a movie night this week. Or a movie night organized this week. Should we do a movie night this week? The metal trade was so big during wars. The metal trade? Why was the metal trade big during wars? The gun manufacturers, etc. make insane money from USA and their enemy. There's a whole movie, very good one. Look at the Scandi countries, never participate in any war, have so much money they now give their citizens free money because of the surplus. So you're saying, Fluff Pants, that you're saying opposite to what Xenian is. You're saying that Scandinavian countries, as an example, are richer because they don't participate in war. When two friends gun trade and they are only getting a super small % of the money and they become multi-millionaires in a year, I can't... Oh, I actually know the movie that you're talking about. I think it's got Jonah Hill in it, doesn't it? I think I actually know the movie that you're talking about. Yeah. There's an actual laser gun, like from Star Wars? Bullshit. Give me a link. Also, I just noticed that you linked me the Dendera light, which is a Egyptian light bulb. Ancient Egyptian light bulb. The Dendera light shown here is one of a pair of examples of Dendera lights found on the left wall of the right wing within one of the crypts. Is it the light bulb they have down? No. Wow, look at that light bulb. They really did some good work there. It's a full moon tonight. Oh, it totally is. Look at that. Have you ever looked at the full moon and looked at the craters and like shadows of the moon? And if you look closely enough, do you ever like notice that it's in the shape of a bunny rabbit? In Japan, they say there's a bunny rabbit on the moon. There's an actual thing that I learnt from Mr. Ackerman in Japanese class in Marcelin in high school. Another side... Oh wait, I already read that. Dude, there's a whole company in USA that makes secret military technology. They've made an Iron Man suit, a jetpack like from Marvel the Eagle guy has. Okay. Looks like a crane. Yeah. It looks like it has a face? What, like from the Bear in the Big Blue House? Luna? Do the Ackerman clap? White card. Oh, sorry, Kane. My bad. I can't read. Mr. Ackerman used to hand out white cards, which were like no cards. And he'd be like, instant white card. It was really annoying. I got a white card or two. He used to slap it on your desk.
The U.S. Navy apparently has installed a new laser cannon on one of its destroyers. The installation could represent a big step forward for the U.S. fleet as it scrambles to deploy defenses against Chinese and Russian anti-ship missiles.
Show me the laser. I want to see it pew pew. Oh, he's got a fucking Xbox controller. He's got a fucking Xbox controller controlling it. I mean, he made the right decision. He got the Xbox controller, not the PlayStation one. Yeah, good choice. More ergonomically friendly to your hands. The US Navy apparently has installed a new laser cannon on one of its destroyers. The installation could represent a big step forward for the U.S. fleet as it scrambles to deploy defenses against Chinese and Russian anti-ship missiles. Pew. Fuck him up. Why isn't it shooting? They got stormtroopers manning the guns.
To Tyler Rogoway, editor of The War Zone, a photo of the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer USS Dewey at the naval base in San Diego. In the photo, Dewey appears to...
Wait, so you actually can't see it? That's even cooler. Like, I was expecting, because you said like Star Wars, I was expecting like a red laser. Wow. That's actually really good. I don't know, is the rest of the video important? Here's a test of it. Alright, let's watch the test. Holy shit. Look at how... Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Yeah, okay. That reminds me of the plasma lightsaber. Because a YouTuber, yeah, this guy. He makes like a genuine retractable lightsaber.
Hello there.
Hello there. Yeah, let's just mute. This is like pretty much just how he makes it. It's literally just fire. It's just plasma. Like, it's really cool though. It's got a proton pack. So it's not completely like a lightsaber would be in our imagination. It's like what the older lightsabers would be. Like the first gen lightsabers. No, it's not a light bulb. It's a genuine fire. Like, it actually cuts through. So he's making the hilt there. They make a really nice hilt. And then they basically just use propane. And then you can change the colors as well. Look at it. Actually, hang on. Let's go back. So the only thing is, the top is pointed. So it's not exactly like how a lightsaber should be, but it's still really fucking cool. And it wouldn't be as solid as what a lightsaber is, but still. I mean, it doesn't need to be solid to fuck shit up. Yeah, it's just a slate, like a flame, like a fire sword. Well, lightsaber is a flame, but if you cut through in a lightsaber in the stories in Star Wars, it cuts arms clean off. I guess, I mean, that's a perfect example right there. You put an arm through that would probably cut it right off. I don't know, we'd have to see it up against flesh. They should do this with a pig. But yeah, they changed the color and everything. So you got like all these colors, which is pretty cool. Blue, green, amber, red, yellow, no purple, which was annoying. And yeah, they've got like a power pack. And you just wear that on your back. Here, let's go to the test. I mean, I think that's really cool, especially to come from a YouTube channel. I think the power pack is actually more stylish than what a normal lightsaber would be, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. It's steampunky. And then they actually do a proper test, cutting through the door just like they do in Star Wars Episode 1. It looks exactly the same as it... that's really cool. And then they actually do like a test here. I don't know what they tested on. I didn't really watch this video. I kind of watched it at work. See, that's the thing. Like, it actually sets things on fire because it is just a flame. I wanted to build my own purple lightsaber like the proper one, but it's $300. I have my lightsaber still. I got a $100 one from Disney World when I went to America. Someone made the Spider-Man silk? What? I'm gonna need a link to that. Look at how much fire is coming out of it, though. Like, it's no longer a blade at that stage. It's still really cool, though. Just a fancy blowtorch. Honestly, yeah, pretty much. It's got some precision, like you're seeing here, but it just depends, really. Like, it's nothing like what you saw there. He barely fucking hit the door. Iron Man was here? Huh. Yeah, it is a lot more concentrated than a blowtorch. Like, they did it well. The fact that it retracts, like, you just don't see that. Oh, lightsaber battle. Oh, that's gonna cause some lung cancer right there. Do they try it against flesh? They try it against like a head. He just sets the head on fire. Yeah. It'd kill you. It'd do the job. Oh, that glass just shattered. Alright, let's see this silk, this spider silk. What do I search? Spider silk. GMO Spider Silk 2020. Spider-Man silk? No, I don't see it. I'm gonna have to get the link. Anyway. You're saying it was the first video? No, that was a year ago. That video was a year ago.
By Brilliant. It might seem strange, but this little tube of yeast is probably the most valuable thing I own.
30 minutes!
It took hundreds upon hundreds of hours of design time, lab work, and countless failures. And not only that, it cost thousands of dollars in gene synthesis, equipment, reagents, and so much more. But after more than a decade of dreaming about this moment, and frankly years of work, I've finally done it. The yeast in this tube produced real spider silk. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. Longtime viewers will know that this isn't the first time I've talked about this project. In fact, there are at least 3 other videos about some of the early work and an overview of the project on the channel already. But so much has changed since then. When I first started this project, the channel had just barely passed 100,000 subscribers, but fast forward to now and it's gained more than 500,000 more. And even though I had several years of bio work under my belt at the start, I've grown so much since then, and have so many more completed projects under my belt now, which ultimately led to the eventual success we'll be talking about in this video. The original goal of the project was straightforward: use yeast to produce spider silk, hence spider beer, even though you almost definitely wouldn't want to drink the result of this fermentation. As these things always go, the original roadmap to success was nice and simple. Get some spiders, isolate their DNA, isolate the silk gene, stick that into some yeast DNA, and then use that to modify some yeast, and we're done. But things didn't work out exactly like that. Like, at all. The spider I chose was the southern black widow for a few reasons. First, its silk gene wasn't protected by any patents, so I could open source this when it's done and make it available for people to play with. Second, its silk is just as strong as the golden orb weavers that are normally used for this sort of thing, topping out similar to Kevlar. In theory, southern black
Kevlar? That silk is as strong as Kevlar? Holy shit.
Also very easy to buy on eBay, and I was able to purchase a whole vial of nightmare fuel for a grand total of $15. And thematically, let's be honest, Black Widows look cool as hell and make for some awesome merch designs. And this is where things went spiraling into the failure inferno, or as we like to call it, an average Tuesday in a biolab. That vial of nightmare fuel preserved the spiders in 70% ethanol. This is plenty concentrated if you want a physical specimen to look at, but is utterly useless at preserving DNA, as the DNA degrading enzymes in the spiders remains active. So after several months of attempting to isolate high-quality DNA and perform PCR reactions on it, we realized that this avenue was completely useless and had to look somewhere else.
I kind of believe him. I don't really want to watch the full 30 minutes on stream. I just want to see like an example of it, but it doesn't look like there is.
Streamlabs. Like I said at the beginning, this project has been a massive investment of both my time and resources, and it's been your amazing support over the years that has allowed me to keep bashing my head against it until it finally worked. And that'll continue to be true as I keep working on it and pushing it further and further. Patrons and members also get access to the new patron-only Discord. To do, hit that like button.
Get your fucking ad off my stream. That's really cool though. That is really cool. We're out of content. Should we go on LSF? Man. You can make an infinite amount. It's going to be so much of it that's going to cost nothing. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Jumping Jays. How you doing, JJ? Are you working at the moment?
The age-old scientific myth that spider silk is stronger than steel is coming down to the wire.
Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Now all I need are a bunch of spiders, which is easy for me because I live among spiders and bugs and shit, being Australian. And I just need to harvest their silk, and then I can make DeeZmas merch out of them. Who wants some DeeZmas merch harvested and, you know, grown and put together by yours truly? I could probably get myself like a t-shirt maker. Like, I think, no, Uncle John, not Uncle John, Uncle Joe has a printer. I need like an actual loom, like a silk loom, fabric loom. We'll talk. We'll organize this. It will happen. All you need to buy is the GMO blueprints. Buy yeast. Yeah, okay. We just need some yeast. I can get that from your girlfriend's vagina. I don't know why I said that, but that was amazing. Blake, can you turn up the volume, mate? Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me what to do. You want the music up? Is that loud enough? Oh, I love this shit. Turn up the amp, Shannon. DZ. yeah. Turn up the amp. Honestly, when I performed at Mosh Pit, I couldn't fucking hear myself. Yeah, like Jay is actually right. You know, the sound bounces off the wall or something. Like, you genuinely cannot hear yourself. It's really weird shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I know that I said in like 12 minutes, 3 minutes ago, but I'm kind of getting impatient. And I want to show off this calendar. Every day that you see circled, I said this in the beginning of the stream, but just because you're all here, I'm sorry about the fuzziness. I need to get better lighting. I still haven't organized that because I just moved in. Every day that you see circled are the days that we are streaming. So we're taking Wednesdays and Thursdays off, but I'm actually doing 5 days a week instead of 4 for December. Just so you guys know, a little bit of extra content from now on. So Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, pretty much every week. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, pretty much every week from now on. Every single day we will have a gift revealed, and then the person that you see at the very top, the boss, at the moment, the boss ass bitch is Jess, will get a prize. Shall we reveal what the first prize is? Now, I will tell you, I'm just going to quickly bring up a list of prizes. So looking at some of these prizes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games that I will be giving out on Steam. We have a $50 free Steam gift card or game of your choice. We have $20 of DeeZmas merch, and then on another day, $50 of DeeZmas merch. We have thrusts available. We have sexy DeeZmas TV pictures available. And we've got tier 1, 2, and 3 subscriptions available for those of you who are not subscribed. If you are subscribed, the way it will work is you can either use that for the next month and I will pay for you, or you can give it to somebody else if you're kind enough. So, shall we reveal The first gift? Is there enough time for anybody else to knock Jess off the perch for the first day of December? DeeZmas? Spider Silk merch. Yes, dude. Spider Silk merch. That's what we're going for. On those days where I give you the $20 and the $50, I will be like, I'm probably gonna make that by then. Spider Silk merch. And if not, I'll just come on the shirt or, you know, on the merch of your choice. And that will basically be good enough. Because then you get a little bit of cummies with your merchandise. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. Alright. Let's reveal. I'm going to try and drag this out as much as possible for anybody to subscribe and donate, by the way. Let's reveal the first gift of December. DeeZmas. All of my shirts have cummies on them. A man of culture, I see. I got my card locked for the month, so I won't spend money. Oof. For the month? When does your card unlock? Just asking for a friend. Crash another Twitch profile with your 58 accounts. We know who you are, old mate. What the fuck? Says he's impatient. Stalls for time. Well, listen, I am impatient, which is why I'm on this screen. But I also really like money. You can donate with subscriptions, donations, or bits. You can even host. If you want to take a little bit of damage off Jess, you can host. Plenty of ways you can do this. Jason, what the fuck are you talking about? Nobody knows what you're talking about. What did you even get up to tonight? What brings you to the stream if you're not working? Jesus Christ. Alright. First day of DeeZmas. What's it gonna be? Let's do a drum roll. Let's get a drum roll. Let me go and find a drum roll sound effect. That'll stall for some time as well. I'm not jacking off. Alright. Music has been paused. So do I continue on to the next stream if no one knocks me off tonight? No, so I will then be the boss for the next stream. I will reset the boss. Because the requirement for, you know, every day is actually going to be different. Every day the boss's health is actually going to be different. Alright, let's do this thing. So, Jess93 is going to get... Pog chat? Can I get some pogs in the chat? Wow! You got a Dragon Ball boy. Me as Goku? What does that even mean? I'll tell you what that means. Although it's a little bit of a shame because you just subscribed. Jess is the first winner of one of the tier 1 subs. Now you can choose Jess if you'd like to save that for next month. Or if you'd like to give it to one random viewer. It doesn't have to be random. One viewer in the chat, currently in the chat, who isn't subscribed. So it's up to you, Jess. Completely up to you. I will save it, she says. You are subscribed, glasses, get fucked. Nobody wants you to be subscribed. Nobody likes you. That was a bit much. Every day we're going to go through all of these little circles, knocking off all of these prizes. And I'm sorry, glasses, I love you, dude. I'm just a little bit upset that you would transcend without my permission. I am your ego after all. I will say the 26th. Now that is a special day. I'll show you. I just accidentally showed all the prizes. I thought that would just show the 26th. Big dumb. Ignore that. And definitely don't clip it and go back and watch. On the 26th, there will be a treasure chest. Imagine a treasure chest right here. A treasure chest. If we miss any of the days, obviously the higher value of the gift, the more the requirement of the boss battle, the higher the quota and the higher the damage you'll have to do. If we miss any of those days, on the 26th you will have a last minute opportunity. Stop slapping, you fucking Australian cunts. Christmas isn't ruined. Please, shut up. Technical difficulties plague me. Oh, fuck's sake. Anyway, like I was saying, 26th. If you don't already know, there is a community challenge. If you click the little DeeZmas shards icon in the bottom left of your chat, you can contribute to unlocking all of the DeeZmas prizes. Now what that means is if we miss one of those days that I just mentioned, let's say that there's a really good prize, a sexy picture of DeeZy, and you miss out on it, your second chance comes in the community challenge. We already, tonight, on the first night, have 18,000 community points contributed to unlocking all of the DeeZmas prizes on that 26th of December. The quota to unlock it, provided that we do miss any of the prizes, is 300k. Now I believe you can do it. It isn't a guaranteed extra prize. If you guys hit the quota every single day, I mean, and then you hit the community challenge, I'm not going to give you anything special for it. I'm just telling you now, it might just be a waste of your points. But it might also be a way to, you know, guarantee that you get something good. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's really about it. I mean, it's pretty easy to explain, but I just keep going around on loops, and I just kind of suck at explaining shit. Just change them after stream, bro. Remix them. It's a good idea. I will probably not be fucked to do that. I think we're gonna call it there, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm pretty tired. We didn't really do anything today. What did we do today? We talked about a whole bunch of alien and scary ghost stories. We tried to play Skyrim and then my Skyrim crashed, which is a little bit sad. We might try Skyrim another time. Maybe after DeeZmas. We tried to do some ASMR, we did a personality test, plenty of content today, and we gave out our first gift. Harsh but fair. Fluff Pants and Jay, stop fucking attacking old mate. He's a cool dude. Navas! Unfortunately, bad timing, dude, as we are just about to finish up here, but I hope you are well. We are doing a giveaway, so make sure you're here. When are we streaming next? Let's refer to the calendar. The 4th! The 4th. That is in, two days? I don't know, time. The 4th. Let's have a quick look and see if anybody is indeed streaming. So Miris just started streaming. We could send over some love to our beautiful nephew, Trash Tori, and Mama, but I can't raid Mama because she banned me. Who do we raid, ladies and gentlemen? You tell me. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to our finish screen. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. Old mate Watson, thank you for the follow. Jess for the 900 biddies. And Coochie for the follow as well. Razan with the raid. Mendez with the tip. He gave me that good old tip. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. See you later.